provides anything interesting or useful to that regard. Let's see. Oh, this is a good one. What is your character's default behavior when someone turns on them? And what has it cost them? That's a good one. Let's see. Post that in the chat. Okay. And then while you're ruminating on that, does anybody want to give us a recap of what happened last week? Once? Twice? No? Nobody? Everybody's muted? Nobody wants to do it? Cool. Alright, I will give you a recap of what happened last week. Alright, so, last week, you had just moved through the gateway from Thylea into Pandemonium. You found yourselves in the absolute darkest darkness, the blackest black, the most howling and terrible wind tearing at your flesh, at your ears, at your minds, and at your souls. You began by plugging your ears and jacking into a telepathic network run by I believe 22 intelligence Hypatia. So using her vast intellect, she was able to sort of link all of you and all of the B team up onto a sort of telepathic network. And there, with only the sounds of each other's thoughts, you began to march through the darkness. The Antikytherian providing just the smallest, faintest beam of light for you to follow, the path, as it were, that you were supposed to walk. Through winding tunnels that cut through infinite blocks of ancient primordial stone, you walked, and you walked some more. Time passed, and time didn't pass. Distance could not really be measured. Direction could not really be felt. The only thing that was for sure was the beam of light you were following and the oppressive darkness all around you. You guys walk past a cavern full of creepy frog monsters. And then you walked past a cavern that wasn't a cavern. It was the maw of some sleeping worm. As you continue to follow the path, eventually you found that tunnels from earlier may have connected to tunnels that you had reached, and those frog creatures, the blind croakers, had decided to attack your party. Hungry for your flesh, they were trying to slow you down long enough for the devourer, the mighty slumbering worm that you had passed, to catch up with you, for it had smelled your clean and non-insane thoughts and was coming to devour them. It would swallow you whole, digest your minds, and then basically shit out your corpses for these opportunistic fiends to feast upon. The battle was rough. The creatures were aberrations of the worst sort, and in addition to stuns and all manner of other terrible attacks, they also had a more sinister reason for attacking you, trying to implant a bit of themselves into you to sort of terraform you into more of their horrible species. Hypatia, saving magic for just the right moment, threw up a tremendous wall of force, and when the Devourer came barreling into it, it was redirected by the wall of force and managed to destroy and scatter most of the blind croakers. The party then hustled through the infinite dark tunnels, following the beam until they happened upon another planar traveler. dressed in similar attire to other people from Thylea. They were cautious, thinking that it was far too good of a coincidence to run into someone from home this far from home, this far from anything good and decent. The woman who introduced herself, I believe, as Olympia, claimed to be a daughter of Lutheria and a former member of the Breakers of the Chain, and a great ally of Alexei. Despite the resume, the party was not convinced that they could trust her, and she, in turn, did not feel that she could trust the party. And thus, for whatever they were searching for, be it Lutheria, or a way back to Thylea, or something else, they rode off into the darkness, astride their fiendish mount, and the party followed the beam of light deeper into the darkness, which led them down and down further still, until the air itself became killingly cold. Looking about, all of the black stone of Pandemonium had a rime of ice and ice crystals forming upon it. Up ahead, they heard the sounds of battle and found frost giants, of all things, doing battle against zombie frost giants. And from the path that they could not deviate, they provided ranged assistance. Philippocles tested just how cold this place really was, and it was determined that for anybody that was not resistant to cold or was not Philippocles, death would be relatively swift. We left off with the last of the frost giant zombies being slain, and the party sort of facing the surviving frost giants, introducing themselves, trying to make sense of everything that had happened so far. All right, so that's where that's what happened last time. Does anybody want to answer the factspiration question?
Trying to remember, honestly, if this has happened. Has anyone turned on us? How did I react?
Acastus arguably did. But we sort of expected it, so I don't know if that counts.
Yeah.
Honestly, we kind of turned on you when...
I mean, yeah, but that wasn't really my... I mean, that wasn't
I think we're
my reaction.
Us.
Yeah.
But
I turned on you, but... I think... so, to answer the question then... I think Reset would be... I don't think she would be surprised because she has alert. So she's never surprised. But she wouldn't also be like completely hurt by it, because I think her default would be to think that perhaps there's a reason why they're doing this sort of thing, and then figuring out that reason before fully jumping to conclusions and, like, you know, killing them. But, you know, if they're fighting, then she'll fight back, but it's not anything like I don't think it would be the end of the world for her.
All right. You may ask the same question of any NPC that you've met previously in the campaign.
Okay. Let's see. How about... I'm looking at... I guess out of everyone here, how about Ventus?
Okay, let's see. What is the default behavior when someone turns on you? I think as a former villain, growing up in a pretty treacherous environment, she is not really surprised when people turn on each other. I think that even after these many years with you guys and with Philippocles, there's just certain, things that you learn when you're young that it's hard to separate from. I think that yeah, she sort of just expects that eventually everyone will betray everyone else. What does it cost her? She has very bad interpersonal skills and has a lot of difficulty building meaningful long-term relationships. Phil is definitely the exception to the rule for Ventus.
They were kind of similar then.
Yeah. All right.
Wasn't there a fanspiration effect in the convenient effects?
Mhm.
I can't find it.
Or sorry, it's Faxpo, but there you go.
Oh, it's Faxpo.
Yeah. All right. Then, with all of that settled, I will take you down into the depths of frozen pandemonium.
We're getting our own glimpse of frozen pandemonium here in Maryland.
What do you mean?
It's supposed to be like in the upper 20s next week.
I believe I want to see it was like 77 last week, but it is Maryland. So let's see.
I hilariously have gotten to try out my AC.
Oh yeah,
I installed at my house. Yeah, because it got hot.
it's the worst. The worst. I
In
used to like it.
November, it got
used-
hot.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make nothing makes sense anymore. Nothing makes sense anymore.
Yeah, looking at the forecast for the week here, it's mid 50s for next 3 days, and then drops to 48, 49 for highs.
Right.
Wow. Yeah, it's
Frost.
snowing here tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean Canada, right? At least, I mean, you
Yeah.
guys are still holding on to winter. We haven't taken that from you yet. We're working on it though. Don't
We
put
just
it past
didn't
us.
we didn't do fall. We just skipped right to winter.
All right. Let's see. I'll turn the music up a little bit. There we go. All right. So let me make sure I'm actually on the scene before I start playing. So then somebody says we're not on the scene yet, and then I say, it's Theater of the Minds, but we'll skip all that part. All right. So here you guys are, walking the path of the Vault Breaker, and we left off with these giants approaching you guys. All right. The oldest, he looks at all of you, and you can tell that he's trying to figure you out. There was a motley group here of people dressed not for the weather. You got minotaurs, you got beastmen, you got snake hair ladies, you got dragons. They know what dragons are. Got some kind of fiendish hound. So there's very much like they're just kind of trying to get a sense of you guys. And I mean, I would assume that you guys might be trying to get a sense of them too, but I don't know.
Yeah, would I know, like, since I've heard of them, would I know of like their traditional greeting, or maybe I've heard of it sometime?
I think in the realm that you come from, there are creatures similar to, or that you spent your time skip in, that your father's from, that you went to explore your lineage. There are creatures similar to these things, but these are definitely not of that place or of those people. It's the equivalent of like seeing a wood elf versus seeing a drow elf, right? Like they're both elves, but there's definitely a lot of differences. I'd say more similarities than differences, but yeah, like you see a lot of the things from your father's homeland on these people and in these people, but yet they are other than that. But if they are in any way like those people, They respect strength and forwardness, confidence, and not a lot of sly words, not a lot of pretty words.
Okay. Then I'll just in my head be like, Phil, just be Phil. I think they'll like you.
Alright, Phil will start talking in common and be like, "Hey!" And he'll walk out in the cold, constantly taking damage, not caring about it. How
Okay.
are you guys doing?
All right. So the man looks down at you, and he looks to the others, and he says, "We are better now. Thank you, small one. We were on the hunt when we lost our way. Now we wander these tunnels, these worm-hewn passages of darkness, night, and ice, seeking a way home. But the
Oh.
darkness hunts us.
Where is home?
It is a world known as Turil.
Toro. I will mentally to Hypatia ask her, "Are we going to Toro?"
I don't believe that we are.
Oh.
It's another realm like Thylea. It's another material realm.
Oh. What are the... Gotcha. Oh, I see. Yeah, we're going to Hades right now. We're following that path over there.
They all look a little confused. They do not see a path so much, because again, you guys see it because of the Antikytherian, but they kind of like...
Yeah, I'm
look-
rocking 10 intelligence. I need you to
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I got you. Yeah. And they are also rocket 10 intelligence, so they're kind of like looking at the... I guess you kind of motion over here, and that is technically a path, and they say, "That way leads to death. That is where the darkness found us. There is a great river of frozen blood. It floats through the caverns. We were mesmerized by it. But then, almost as if it was birthed from the river itself, came a writhing mass of darkness. And then another, and another. Our band fought bravely, but each who fell rose against us, their eyes bleeding the black oil and ooze that is the creatures. They are abominations. They are death personified."
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, that's where we gotta go. If we gotta fight death personified, then we'll just try and kill it again, I guess.
Now, 22 intelligence Hypatia, who did research for this mission, you know that the odds of these giants' survival are like 0. If they stumbled upon some kind of gateway while they were hunting to Pandemonium, they are ill-equipped to find any way out. They will wander here forever or until something horrible happens to them.
I will privately message Phil, and I would say they seem pretty strong. Ask them if they want to come along with us if they don't have a plan to get out of here. We are not going to their home plane. I do not know how we would get to their home plane, unfortunately, but we can take them to a different plane who one of our people says who
Yeah, I got
Reset
you. I
says,
got you.
yeah, knows.
I got you. Yeah, I got a friend over there. She knows a northern place. She says it's kind of people like you, but not quite you. But all I know is this place isn't good, man. And if you wanted to journey with us and brave hell all over, we could maybe get you out of here. We've got a device that beats the wind.
A moment. and they have a giant huddle.
Oh, they're huddling. Get in the warmth, Phil.
Yeah, aren't you taking like 3d8 cold damage?
Yeah,
every-
yeah. Go
Yeah.
ahead and hit me with it.
Oh my god! All right.
He was trying to show off to the giant, obviously.
Oh well, yeah. You definitely impress them for sure, but I don't know if that's really the kind of damage you want to be taking. All right. So we'll say that, and then we're talking for a bit, and then talking for a bit more, and then you finally were like, "Yeah, I should probably get out of the cold." Okay.
I go to the huddle.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, I invited him over there. Said maybe you could tell him about that place that you like.
All right. The leader, Vakoran, turns around and says, "I am Vakoran, a champion of Throne."
I do not know who Thrym is.
We would travel with you. Anywhere is better than here.
All right, but I'm gonna be straight with you. If he walks back out into the cold, we're going to get something from the god Hades. You know who
This
that
name
is?
means nothing to us.
Okay, well, apparently he's like some super god of death. He's got this like blue flamey hair that gets blown out every now and then.
It sounds hilarious.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. But we might have to fight him if he doesn't want to give us what we want. And I don't want to make you fight our battles. But we won't get you out of here.
Our only other option is to stumble through the dark. Nay, we will travel with you. If you would have us.
Oh, you're more than welcome.
Okay. So yeah, they will travel with you. Do you have any questions for them?
I mean, Phil would just kind of ask about like their home place, their like feats of strength, what kind of things they hunt. He'll say that he's kind of like a hunter too,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll just kind of like try and relate to them, tell them any stories that he would have that he thinks they'd be interested in.
Well, they explain essentially. Well, Vakoran kind of speaks to the group and says, "We were planning to raid the lair of an ancient white worm, catch it unaware, kill it, take its bones, its meat, its scales, and its great treasure back to our Jarl. Alas, the shaman who was guiding us was, well, they were killed by... Do you know salamanders?"
Oh, we do, yeah. The Fire Island has salamanders.
Ah. These were large worm-like lizards. Sometimes we hunt them for sport, but they caught us unaware. The shaman was killed. Without her magic, we became lost in the winding tunnels and soon found ourselves in the Underdark. But the warmth of the Underdark faded, and we returned to the cold, thinking perhaps we were finding our way to the surface. But soon our torches began to sputter out. Here you can see how worthless they've become. And you do see that these guys are squinting hard in the very faint light of their lanterns. these creatures do not have dark vision. So they're like maybe seeing like 15, 20 feet away in this just infinitely dark tunnel complex. And then he says, small folk have proven themselves time and again in the world we came from. It took a long time. We have learned to respect and perhaps even fear them. They have taken over our world like vermin. Is the same true of your world, small ones?
I mean, we had a Titan problem, but
A problem? You can tell he's very upset when you said Titan problem.
I mean, they were kind of trying to commit genocide.
It's a tyrant problem.
Oh, tyrant.
No, I'm talking about the. Remember Sydon, Anna?
Yes, Phil, I know Sydon, but you're telling this telepathically, obviously.
Yes, tyrants can be an issue. Oh, did you say that out loud, or are you trying to correct Phil so that he doesn't continue to lead them down?
Well, I don't understand their language, so I just.
Well, what's weird is you guys do understand their language.
That is weird. Yeah, but I saw his reaction to what Phil said, so I'm trying to chime in to help him.
Yeah. Okay. And then he blusters and he says, Titans are our ancestors. They are the great ones from whom old giant kin are descended.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I have a half Titan daughter. She's pretty incredible. And this one right here, Phil slaps Cyrus on the back. He's also Titan born.
He is quite small for a Titan. But it is said they can change their shape, such as their great magic.
We'll just do a quick shift of even just my coat's color and everything. Look more.
Okay. They nod and they say, Thrym is a great Titan who ascended to godhood, and I serve as one of his many champions.
What does he value?
He values cleverness.
Where we are from, there are titans both good and bad, as there is in all things.
All right. This is Singrog, and this, Jarnvoth. Where would you have us march? Before or after?
Behind us, right? They can't see very well.
Yeah, you can just cover the rear, I guess. You can mingle.
Okay.
We'll keep you safe. Just keep both feet on the ground. I mean, 1 foot at a time. Don't lift both feet. Just one. No jumping.
All right. They huddle in close.
I'm waiting for that aura to move because I don't want to.
Singvog says, you are strong warriors. You will be able to deal with the darkness.
I can use daylight on my thing and see if it helps a little bit for them.
Okay.
Maybe give another 5 feet.
Yeah, no, all light is just halved, so daylight would be very, very bright, so they would appreciate that immensely.
Okay.
Well, I
yeah,
can
I'll
cast
just stay.
light.
It's oh, do you want to just use light then? Because daylight might be overkill right now.
Sure, I'll I'll ask the Vacarin if it's okay if I cast a spell on his helmet so he can see.
If it will grant sight in this darkness, I would gladly take such a boon.
I'll help a little. It's probably not going to be good. It's just a cantrip. I don't know if it will work. What is it? It's 20 foot. So I guess it's just 20 foot. 20 foot, bright 20 foot dim.
Alright, yeah, so he gets a little bit of light.
He's so big.
Yeah.
Oh well.
He smiles weakly and says, "These caverns devour light." Hypatia, it occurs to you that if these people are from another world, but they speak the same language that you guys speak, and if Astraeus was from another world, and he and the Dragonlords spoke the same language that they speak as the common tongue, there could be a common tongue across the multiverse, which would sort of imply that somewhere in the multiverse, language originated and spread, but there was that one common thread that kind of linked them all together.
I would definitely lecture everyone on this very interesting observation as we
Right. Okay,
Yes.
fair enough.
Is my mental strength strong enough to block out the lecture that she said?
I mean, go ahead, give me I'd say a wisdom check. And we will assume that you guys are moving at a snail's pace to sort of stay within Rosette's very small protective aura. So you guys don't have to stress. Again, we're not going to play Operation or Perfection or anything. So if we're in initiative, obviously, we need to track where you guys are at. Let's see. Oh no. Who are all these NPCs set to follow? Anyone? Gasp. Alright. Hold on. I guess they'll all follow Anna. Here we go. Alright. Sweet. So let's see. Singvog, who seems very concerned about the darkness, says, "Be careful of the frozen river. You cannot touch it, or it will steal your mind." My brother, he was foolish, thirsty. Despite the blood-red color he drank of the river, but he was not my brother anymore. He knew nothing of who he was or where he came from. He knew nothing of where he was going.
Is that what happened to those ones you were fighting?
They were slain by the darkness and rose against us. Let's see. Oh shit! Hold on. There's just like such a huge incongruity in all this that I didn't pick up on because we were all hella tired last Monday. You guys wouldn't be able to talk to these guys unless you weren't deaf. So I think like one of you would have had to go undeaf to talk to them. I'm assuming Phil with the highest constitution. You would have yanked your earplugs for this just so that.
Sure.
Okay. I just want to make sure I don't have like a dissonance there of like, you know, how are you guys communicating with them?
Yeah. Can you explain what happens when I yank him out and talk to him?
At first it's just horrible screaming wind. You're having to yell at them, they're having to yell at you, sort of thing. But it's not as bad as you thought it would be. But it definitely, because you've been on like the top of really tall mountains and you've been at the bottom of the ocean, so it has that sort of pressure to it. It's the whispers in the wind that you understand why Hypatia had everybody deafen themselves. You know that eventually any mind would probably give way to madness, having to listen to that endlessly. And you see that the giants have taken no such precautions, and they look haggard.
Yeah, I'd ask them how long they've been out here.
They cannot agree on a time, each of them stating different amounts of days.
What's the shortest? What days do they all
The
say?
shortest is 3 days, the longest was 9 days.
And how long do I think it would take me to go crazy if I kept listening to this?
Oh man. You feel like every like 12 perceived hours or so, you'd have to make a check against madness. There's a good chance that these giants are carrying around some insanities right now, like their potatoes have been mashed. If they've been had their ears unprotected for 3 to 9 days, they could be compromised.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What type of, like, just feeling it? Like, do I feel like it'd be a brain check, or do I feel like it'd be a brain check?
Sadly, it is a brain check.
Alright, after Phil finishes talking to them, he puts his earplugs on.
Okay.
I will, as
And I'll explain to them that, like, you know how I took my earplugs out? Yeah, that shit's crazy. These guys may not be so good. I'm gonna try to perform subtle medicine checks on them as I'm gonna give them the Dr. Freud psychoanalysis.
Okay, so you stop for a second, take your earplugs out to
Yeah.
talk to them, and have them come over. Okay.
well, I'll as once they have decided that they're following us, I will take a 10 minutes as we walk to create a third network. That is me and the giants. Probably me, Phil, and the giants.
Okay. Okay.
And then are we gonna stuff their ears?
Yes, we're gonna stuff their ears.
They are nervous at first, and then Vakoran says, "You speak into my mind. Why? Is this more of the whispered wings?"
Oh no, so you don't have to listen to those anymore? It's really annoying after a while, isn't it?
It is. To hear the songs of the long dead, the cries of the hungry, the lamentations of all I have wronged, played over and over and over.
Yeah, that too. It's also just really loud. You can plug your ears now if you want, and we can still talk.
At first, we thought it was Three-Door who was whispering such menace to us. To silence him, we tore him limb from limb. But then his spirit continued to whisper to us. It whispers to us still. And the three of them nod solemnly. And then Yarnvoff says, "But his flesh nourished us, as did his blood."
Oh,
Well, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do out here, my friend. At least
Have
you're not
you-
gonna have to deal with it much longer.
So Singvog seems relieved and says, "You too have had to kill and devour your allies to survive?"
I mean, the chance hasn't come up.
I think that we were maybe a little bit more prepared than you guys. We did intend to come here, so I don't.
Now they seem confused. Vakoran says, "You willingly entered these caverns of madness."
Well, I mean, like I said, we got to get something from that Hades fella I was telling you about.
Yes, this Hades fella. Does he live in these caverns of darkness?
No, he lives in Hades, I think. Right, Hypatia?
He lives inside
yeah.
himself.
I know, they named the whole place after him, I think. He's
He
kind of
must
a
be a
big deal.
great warlord, a jarl of unsurpassed power.
No, he's like a god, you know?
Oh. They all look at each other, like, God damn, right? Then they kind of look back at you. So you seek something from this god. His power. His throne?
No, not his power, his throne. Just an item that he has.
So this is a raid.
If it has to be, but we're hoping to get it amicable.
Hmm. We will follow. Your advice is to clog our ears as you have.
Yeah, it'll protect you from the whisper.
Do you have such things to help us? We have eaten all of our supplies.
Let me check here. If we got something.
Okay.
I mean, just like some strips of cloth or something, I think would, be better than nothing. I might have some sealing wax somewhere. Probably hard as a rock right now.
Like, my understanding was, knowing where you guys were going, you guys did the full, like, custom beeswax earplugs, like, kind of deal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. I mean, is that my headcanon wasn't that you guys literally just had, like, little pieces of cloth, like, stuffed into your ears, because, like, you guys knew what you were getting into. So you tell them that they should just clog their ears with whatever they have handy?
And I could maybe do something with a... Anna has produced flame, right? I could warm up some sealing wax, make some sort of earplugs.
Okay.
See, I
If
thought
they-
we were all just deaf because of the yelling dragons.
Oh, like you guys went permanently deaf because of the yelling dragons?
No, we were we were earplugged out.
I mean, I imagine that it's
Okay.
definitely a.
Yeah, they could have permanently
for
deafened
sure.
you, for sure.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can help you heat some stuff up. Maybe. I don't know if did you have enough? They got big ears.
They do have pretty big ears. I don't know. I just have what's in the introductory wizard skull kit.
I'm going to say that would not even cover one giant ear.
As morbid as
Well,
it is,
maybe
it's
I
definitely out of
could
character. I guess they
use
could
it
use
to-
they could use the flesh of their dead allies.
Oh my gosh.
That's definitely not
I mean,
in
so-
character. The zombies we just killed, they could use some stuff from them.
They could use some wadded cloth to stuff the ears, and then maybe I could like seal it with the wax.
Break these rocks. Alright, and then we will chisel the rocks,
Okay.
and then we will put them in the ear.
Okay.
Might I suggest something?
Go
Please
for
do.
it.
I'll waste a resource. I will turn myself
No.
into the gelatinous ooze
Okay.
and then break off
Yeah.
pieces.
And give them your boogers?
Yep.
Okay.
Because they'll freeze in their ears and seal it up.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, they're pretty tough. They could probably take a little bit of acid damage, I guess, till it freezes. Alright. Okay. They are disgusted and confused, but they do as you say.
I figure you should make a nice seal.
We're just
All right.
melt their
So-
eardrums, I guess.
So the woman, Singvog, she says, that one, the Titan, he could turn into a mammoth, and we could chop off his legs for food. Then he could return to his normal form.
I mean, I don't think he's seen a mammoth before. What's a mammoth?
A mammoth is a mighty four-legged beast covered in fur, two large tusks jutting from its face, and a long arm growing out of the place where its nose should be. Oh, yeah. So as you guys roll up into this room, these zombies kind of turn to face you guys. This one is a zombie. I just didn't have a lady zombie, but I wanted representation. So they kind of turn to face you, and you see slithering about near them are these massive slugs. They seem to be just an oily mass of eyes and tentacles and teeth. Behind them, about 15 feet off the ground, you see a slow-moving tube of crystallized blood. It is slowly flowing towards the, north, towards the top of your monitor. The path winds under this sort of ice flow of blood. And beyond, you see it enters into another cavern. All of the creatures in the room, upon realizing that you were there, turn to face you. And you hear nothing because you are, all deafened. But you kind of feel the hunger of these, slug-like beings and the joy that they feel at your arrival. You feel it, on a psychic level. All right, so I'll go ahead and roll them into initiative. I have learned recently, because I don't know anything about Foundry, that you guys can just click the initiative button on your character sheet to automatically get added to initiative, which I'm finding to be very useful for me, because with the B team actually following everybody around now, it's a real pain in the ass to find and select everybody for combat. So if you guys could just open your character sheet and hit the initiative, it'll automatically add you and roll you into initiative.
Could you possibly move me up with everybody else?
Yeah.
Got distracted.
Again, we're going to assume that everyone who needs reset to survive is inside the reset bubble
Yes.
when combat starts.
How long has it been throughout this whole making them earplugs process and walking through this path and talking?
Oh gosh, I'd say about at least 30 minutes of perceived time.
I don't feel like I have to remind anyone, but Lotus definitely warned us about those creatures in particular. Obviously, they're bad.
All right. Let me roll everything's initiatives. There we go. All right. Reset. You won the initiative.
Okay. Can I psychically suggest to these slugs who are looking at us as if we're meals to eat the zombies?
I mean, you could. You could.
Yeah, I'm gonna say psychically, I mean they're not gonna fight back, and they're honestly way bigger than us. So eat them.
Okay. Is it going to be your action?
And I'm gonna.
Or is that just going to be like flavor as you do your action?
I mean, let's see. How many worms are there? There's 2.
Looks like there's 3. There's one down here, one here.
How's this one looking? Is he looking at the zombie or is he looking at us?
But he's definitely interested in you guys.
Well, that sucks. Okay. I'm going to look at the party and say, do we fight this time or do we just keep going? Because we kind of have to be on the same page here if you want to stay in my aura.
I mean, I don't know. Do we have to go across the river? Didn't they say this can make it?
Or you can go under the river. Remember, the gravity in this place is all messed up. It's localized to the walls, the ceiling, and the floor, which means that at the absolute epicenter of any particular cavern, there is also a sort of perfect balance of gravity. And that is where this ice flow of blood seems to be hanging.
Oh,
It's like a hovering tube.
Yep, it is a hovering tube.
Gotcha,
Yep, hovering
gotcha.
tube of frozen blood.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure what to expect, so.
I mean, why don't we fight as we go? Because I doubt they'll let us just pass. So we should move in the direction we need while fighting.
I'll move slowly then. Okay. How far can you guys move?
30 feet.
Yeah.
Oh jeez. Okay. I'll go
Maybe
20
we should
feet.
just create a death ball and make them come to us.
But the giants told us that these things just kept coming out of the river.
Oh, okay.
I think
Yeah.
that's
So
what they
let's
said.
start moving through.
Described shadowy death. Those things I would equate to that.
So I'll move 15 feet for you guys, just in case you need more movement somewhere. And then I'll just boomerang this one here 3 times.
All right. Which one? The north. The one that's in your
This
path.
non-
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Non-refundable. Oof. The worst kind of Shoggoth. Oh man. Okay.
Just a normal, no thunder damage.
Okay. This large, fat mass of flesh is very easy to hit. All right.
That'll be it.
Okay. Let's see. I should turn on this thing. There we go. Play passes to this distraught Shoggoth. All right. So it's 20 feet. Okay. Yeah, they are very slow, so that's good. You see this thing kind of slurp up and just kind of like go along the wall here. We'll say that it's like, I don't know, 20 feet up. And then it is going to plop down, and it just sort of rolls. Like, it's like if a sea cucumber was trying to move around on land. It's like, very disgusting. It just moves up to here with the dash action. Alright. Unlike other horrors that you have faced in the past, it does not have, like, at least as far as you could tell, it doesn't seem to have, like, a bunch of, like, wavy tentacles and stuff like that. It has little tentacles growing all over its body, but it hasn't displayed anything other than just being a mass of eyes, teeth, and oily flesh. Alright. Play passes to Phil.
So is it if you end your turn in the cold or start your turn in the cold that we take damage?
It's end your turn.
All right. Phil's gonna move up to here. and he will ready a shove action for the first Shoggoth that comes at him.
Okay.
Bonus action rage, I guess. And
All right, you're gonna ready an attack and rage.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
But does a shove count just as an attack? Like, can I ready 2 shoves? That's not how it works, right? Yeah.
Unfortunately, no. At high level, you get that diminishing return. Low level readying action is amazing. Higher level, it starts to kind of fall apart.
I'll just ready a shove, I guess. Or actually, I mean, Hypodia, can they be feared? Can I make them scared?
Oh, I don't know.
Alright, well, I'll try it. Here is my action. I'm going to pull out the Rod of Lordly Might. I'm going to smack it onto the ground. And I'm going to try and terrify everything within 30 feet.
Okay.
Does that get the far one? Yeah. I'm not worried about the zombies, just the slugs.
Right. Let's see. Here we go. So as you take this mighty God-forged weapon and you slam it down into the ground, all of the creatures nearby, including the zombies, because 5th Age of Magic, are going to try and make their saves. Did I grab one? I think I did. There we go. Wisdom saves. Oh, shit. Okay. So non-refundable makes the save. Weakened Frost Giant makes the save. Looks like the other 2 Frost Giants do not make the save, which is good. And then, for some reason, the other 2 slugs did not roll, so let me check for them. Alright, go. And... Alright, so the furthest one up here is actually a feared.
And that was my.
Oh, wait. It only does within 30 feet of you. So that one wouldn't have needed to roll. Ah, shit. Okay. So then, yeah, of everything that you tried it on, it only affected this one Frost Giant. I'm sorry.
Okay. Alright.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, it's a low save, so it's fine.
I mean, 7 is pretty good, but these guys actually would have failed, but they're too far away. Okay.
Gotcha.
Alright. Then play will pass to these zombies. Alright. They're gonna shuffle forward. Alright, this one's called, sees Anna right there, but it's slow, so it's gonna move to there, but I think it has enough reach. It does. It is going to swipe at you twice with its great axe. Kyra shouts out to you, you know, like, what about the gems? What about Kentimane's thing? Why is it not doing anything for you? I haven't even seen you stub your toe in 7 years. And it swings. And it swings again. And Hypatia, that is something that you also have noticed is Anna's thing, like the gems that she wears, does not seem to be protecting her from any of this shit. Ever since you kind of approached the gate to Pandemonium.
Oh, I don't even know if I knew she had that.
Ooh, yeah, that's true. If she was worried about people knowing about it, I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, it has not been doing anything for them thus far. Which I guess is good if you're worried about running out of gems. But it would be kind of nice to not, you know, be affected by all this horrible shit. All right. So the great axe, the first one's a 24 for 24, but the second one's only a 15. And then it's just gonna sit there, kind of staring at you mindlessly. This one is going to kind of shamble up. This guy is no longer 20 feet up, so let me adjust that. And then he's gonna move to here. And I guess he'll take a dash action to get all up on Phil. And Phil, you ended your turn outside of the aura on purpose?
Oh no, I thought I was in it.
Oh, okay.
I slammed my rod there, and then I would have walked.
And then you would have hustled back. Got it. Okay. All right. And then play passes to your new allies. On the network, Vikoran says, "These are much easier to fight now that we can't hear them. The pores in their body create a horrible sound, a piping of madness. It drove many of us insane. Some of us turned on each other. Others wandered aimlessly into the dark. I cannot stress how important it is to have earplugs when you go to Pandemonium. Like, everything here is sound-based. Everything here is sound-based. Alright, so this guy is going to run up to here. He does tell you on the network, Hypatia, that he still has some magic left given to him by Thrym. And he can create a wall of ice. And he can also dispel magical effects. This is a big deal for a giant, so he's very proud of it. He doesn't want to make you feel bad in case you don't have as cool a magic as him. But, you know, he does want you to know what he's bringing to the table. Okay.
Well, I will definitely let him know to not make a wall of ice until we are on the other side of it.
Okay. Then he will just move to kind of catch up with you guys. You don't hinder his movement at all because you are just too small. All right, this creature's turn. Making a bunch of Ocarina of Madness sounds. It lurches forward and just starts rolling forward. If you could just picture this big ball of just pitch black meat and eyes and teeth just rolling around on the ground. That is how these things get around. It moves to here, and then it will move again to just, I guess, get, all up on as many people as possible. All right. It will pass to this zombie. Phil, she approaches you, and she's going to swing that great axe once. And twice. We're looking at a 21 for 25, and then an 18 for 16.
Alright, they both hit my damage threshold. The second one isn't enough to get through my damage threshold, but I will take the first. I will take the
Right. Let's see. Your ally back here. She's going to move up. And she's going to take a shot. She assumes that you guys are fighting these creatures. So she's going to take a shot at this expressive Shoggoth. Here we go. And then a second shot. Ooh. Both of those are going to hit because it's just a big ball of flesh. Alright, so she launches some arrows into the creature. It tears into it. As two massive magical arrows just thud into this creature. It looks around with its sightless eyes and tries to figure out what hit it, but it doesn't seem to have sort of the cognitive ability to care. Or maybe it doesn't have any self-preservation. Anna, to you.
So if we don't enter turn and resist roar, what happens again?
3d8 cold damage.
Okay, well we'll probably have to take that at least once or twice. It's getting pretty condensed in there. So I think seeing this giant archer, I think maybe Corinna wants to show off her skills, so I'm gonna.
Oh, nice,
We're gonna
nice.
use her B team ability because before you just completely forget about that again, she's gonna do her. I'm gonna use my action to call out
God,
for her to.
I wish your mythic cousins remember they had B team abilities. Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started on yesterday's game. Oh my goodness, it was so rough.
Yeah, so what I like to imagine is, I don't know, she pulls out her bow and just like shoots like an arrow, and then it just becomes like a, I don't know, a storm of arrows. It says just like a.
Oh
bunch.
yeah.
It's like one shot and it becomes many, so I get a 30-foot radius. Let's see. Which one is this? This is the one. Okay, we don't want to hit Phil. But hold on, I just made it. We're just gonna adjust it.
Nah, it's fine. Let me have it.
Yeah, you don't care about thunder damage and pierce. You're raging, right?
Yeah, I'm raging.
Okay, so you think it's okay? It's all right if I hit you if I get everyone else.
Yeah, I don't. You know, Phil won't care.
Okay. All right, so it's a DC 18 dex save. Take 68. You're seeing 68 thunder. So let me roll that. And you have danger sense, so you can. It's an advantage, so you should be good. 68 piercing and 68 thunder.
Okay. So let's see. Thunder and what was the other damage? Piercing?
Piercing, yeah.
Okay. Alright. These creatures, unfortunately, having a lot of sound-based attacks, are immune to thunder damage.
Okay.
But the two zombies take the full damage, and then there's also the piercing in play. So let's see. They gotta make dexterity saves. And the DC is what? 18, 19, 20?
18.
18? Okay, here we go. From the two zombies. And from the three Shoggoths. Okay. Let's see. Why does it not give me the third one? Whatever. There we go. Okay. So, we're looking at one actually making their dex save. One taking the full damage of everything. And then the Shoggoths taking the piercing damage. You realize, Phil, and those of you who are up close, that these creatures, their body is somewhat liquid. So as these piercing damage is going through them, they are resistant to that damage. And Reset, you are realizing now that the bludgeoning damage from the boomerang is also, they are also resistant to it. As their body is just so malleable that it just kind of like squeaky toy absorbs the attacks.
Okay, well,
All right.
I know. All right, so that was my action. We're gonna do a badass thing, and then I'm going to kind of tango with these giants' ankles and step over to here. I guess I don't want to be near those things, but it's difficult terrain. Okay. And then bonus actions. Anyone need some healing? Looks like you're good, Phil, for now. Alright, I'm done.
Alright.
No,
Cyrus.
Sorry. No, we got Zamrock's. Bonus action, we'll use Zamrock's help action.
Oh, okay.
Not forget. Does Kyra do Bardic Inspiration? No, she just does Lucky now and negates Charms. We'll have Zamrock's do... Anyone's bonus action to use that. Oh, but I have to be next to someone for that. Never mind. Sorry.
Okay, we're good?
Yeah.
Alright, Cyrus, to you.
Alright. Seeing that bludgeoning isn't doing much damage to this thing. Cyrus is gonna...
Oh, shoot. Phil. This lady right here, I know it's like kind of late. She would have attacked you with disadvantage, but I think the attacks still.
Yeah, I
hit.
think they would have both hit.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So what are you doing, Cyrus? Sorry.
Cyrus is going to try shifting his form,
Okay.
and will take on the look of getting white fur and horns and growing one size category bigger.
Oh wait, hold on.
Oh.
Let me see. Wonder why that came out with a broken mini. Let's see. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. You should be good now. Let's drag it out. There we go. Nice.
Yay,
Wow.
Cyrus.
Very cool. All right. That brings back formative memories for everyone, I'm sure.
Yeah, the day heroic falling died.
Yeah, the last great heroic fall.
Long, long time ago.
The mini looks so spooky with this lighting. Gosh.
It's one heck of a grin.
Yeah. All right. So you turn into Yeti. You no longer need to worry about the cold.
Yep.
And then.
Now, question is the humanoid body with my weapon and armor still be there?
Ooh. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So we will still be attacking with the claws, though, because melee or bludgeoning damage doesn't do as much. So we'll give this a shot.
Okay. Oh yeah, 24 is gonna hit. The creature takes full damage from slashing, but is immune to cold.
All right. I'll do 2 more attacks on him.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Oh shit.
And crit range is 18, so.
Oh really? Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. So all 3 of those are gonna hit. It takes full damage from all of the attacks. And you see that this creature just bleeds just the blackest, oiliest blood. You can't hear its screams, but it lets out melodic sort of like pipe organ screams of frustration, hunger, and pain.
And let's roar right back at it.
Nice. All right. Anything else from Cyrus?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right. Play passes to non-refundable. Let's see. Non-refundable is... Oh, that's disgusting. All right. It's amorphous, so it can get to be as small as 1 foot wide, as necessary. Much horrifying. Okay. Then it's going to... let's see. I guess it's just going to move here, and since it doesn't have to worry about squeezing and stuff because it's amorphous, Phil, it's going to go ahead and if it moves at least 20 feet and hits with a slam attack. All right, let's try it. Here we go. Here is his slam attack. It makes... Oh, this is a weird multi-attack. The Shoggoth makes 1d4 plus 1 slam attacks. You check this every time it tries to use multi-attack. Okay. So here we go. It's gonna make 3 multi-attacks. So here we go. Phil, 1, 2, and 3. All right. We are looking at a 31 for 22 bludgeoning.
The last 2 miss.
Oh hell yeah. Okay. So this is one of them classic grapple restrain ooze monster situations. It can grapple any number of creatures simultaneously, and has no effect on its number of attacks. Well, that's good to know. You also see that based on the way it can change the shape of its body, It doesn't have long lashing tentacles in so much as its body can lash out up to 15 feet.
Okay.
And then the creature will use a bonus action to perform a rolling charge. Since it moved at least 20 feet straight towards a creature, hits with a slam attack on the same turn. Phil, you need to give me a dexterity saving throw. You did see it coming.
I restrained before having save.
Oh,
I don't know why
shit,
I rolled
you're
athletics.
right. We have disadvantage. You
It
don't
would've-
automatically fail, right? So it'd be a normal one.
Yep.
So what's your dexterity
reckless?
modifier?
It's a +2.
Okay, then yeah, it would succeed then.
Okay. Hit me
All
with
right.
it.
All right. Then it knocks you prone, and then it immediately moves into your space and starts crushing you with its body. And you cannot breathe as it starts to worm its way into your mouth.
I don't think I need to breathe.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, I don't need to breathe.
Let's see what else it's got going on. All right. You will take bludgeoning damage at the start of each of its turns as long as it remains on top of you. A crushed creature remains in its own space and does not move with the Shoggoth unless it grapples you and takes you with it. You could try to escape using a strength check. Good luck with that. On a success, you get to move to an empty space within 5 feet of it. Okay, that's pretty neat. And that is its turn. Okay. Play passes to Yarnvoff. So Yarnvoff is kind of B team doesn't count. We got rid of Drag Ruler, so that's good. Let's see. He will rush up to here. And he's got reach with his axe. He's going to attack that zombie. Here we go. 1 and 2. Having to attack his own kinsman. Let's see. Both of those are going to hit. Go. All right. And that is his turn. Play passes to Hypatia first in round 2.
Okay. I am in danger. We are all in danger, I guess. Okay. I guess.
You guys went to hell. It's pretty dangerous.
Yeah. I'll move up next to Reset.
Okay.
And I guess I'm gonna drop a fireball on Phil.
Ooh, okay.
And I'm going to upcast it at 4th level.
It's pretty good.
Wait, it went away. My template went away.
So you are targeting all 3 Shoggoths, the 2 zombies, and Phil,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Here we go.
Am I excluded?
You
because
yes, you are excluded.
Okay.
Any one of us who is in it is excluded.
Cool.
All right. So only one of them passed, but damn, did it pass well. All right. So Distraught is going to pick up a boon. Advantage. Good for you, buddy. Let's see. And then he takes half the damage. These creatures are resistant to fire.
Of course they are.
Yeah. But they don't have magic resistance. So that's nice. Alright, so he takes half the damage, and then everyone else here, these Frost Giant zombies take full damage. So they are both bloodied. And then these guys take full, but actually half. Alright. That's a lot of damage you just dealt out. And these guys are both... oh, that was cool looking. These guys are both bloodied. Okay.
Right.
As the fireball explodes, it is the smallest, dimmest fireball you've ever seen. But the damage itself seems to work. The zombies kind of flail back and forth as their frozen undead flesh burns from the magical fire. The fire rolls over the three hideous slug creatures, and they are damaged by it, and their skin sizzles a bit, and their blood, kind of bursts into flames a bit. But overall, they seem to be all right. Okay. Play passes to Reset.
Okay. So we've done normal, fire, thunder. Have we done any other elements? I'm
Cold
asking that. We've done cold.
does nothing.
I'm going to. Well, I'm going to hit the one that's here. So whatever this one is, X something. The one.
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Expressive.
Expressive.
I mean, look at that face. Look at that face.
Very expressive. I'm going to hit that expressive face.
Kind of looks like Scribbles a little bit.
I'm gonna try with acid for the first one.
Okay. Now you would think
34.
giant hell slug acid. Are you crazy? Takes full damage from acid.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that would be really good.
Yeah. So second one will also be acid then.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice.
And then, as a bonus action, what I'm going to do is so this one here is also in our space, right? Non-refundable.
Yes. They are amorphous, kind of like a fire elemental or water elemental, so they can just be in whatever spaces they want without penalty. So if
Right.
you see them in your space, they are definitely in your space.
Third one is an acid breath
Oh,
With-
okay.
from my fist. Just getting both the expressive and the non-refundable. So
Okay.
I'll do a line.
All right. And they got to do dexterity saves. DC 18.
I
They
believe,
fail
yeah.
both. All right. They take full damage.
Did you get the zombie too?
Ooh.
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Because it's 30-foot line.
All right. Nice save for a zombie. Not enough, but still impressive. So expressive is bloodied.
Nice. Okay. And I'm gonna look at team. It looks like I probably shouldn't be moving this turn. Yeah. So that'll be it.
Okay. Play passes to Distraught. All right. Let's see. It is so hard to see everybody with all these monsters. Looks like Phil is being smushed, but there's a big group of people over there to smush. So that seems pretty good. Percent, Hypatia, Anna's all the way over there. Yeah. So this creature is going to check its economy. So let's see. It gets to make 4 attacks this turn. So it is going to roll, I guess, between the legs of / over, under, whatever, this giant, and then it's going to just slurp onto all of these people. All right, and being an equal opportunity smasher, it is going to, I guess, target Reset. It's going to target Hypatia. It's going to target Abominable Yeti. And Phil, you kind of had full cover from the other one because it's like sitting on you,
okay.
basically. Yeah, so it doesn't get
My
to attack.
plan.
Yeah. Let's see. Then I guess The rest of these are all NPCs, right? Because Anna's all the way over there. Oh, wait. We could give everybody an attack except Phil because they got a 15-foot reach. Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. This giant right here. That seems like a good one. I feel like Anna just subtly pointed. Just real quiet, like... Just kind of like, hey, what about this guy? All right, so here we go. We will attack Vikorin with 1. This second one is for you, Cyrus. Ooh, that's not good. All right, let's see. Because his first attack had advantage, but not his second one. Arcane Flash. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay. We'll pin that sucker. And then, let's see. He will attack Reset. And then he will attack, or it will attack Hypatia. Alright. So, starting at the top, with advantage, you got a 32 for 36 against Vikorin. And technically, it is now grappling him. It missed you entirely, Cyrus. And then Reset, we're looking at 33 for 32.
I can have that, but
okay.
I think I grappled.
Yep. Alright, and then Hypatia is AFK, so... Let's see. They have a 17 arm if they were to shield.
I'm back. I just got back.
Okay. Unfortunately, I don't think a shield can save you from this 23 attack roll for 22 bludgeoning and a grapple.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. Is there a volunteer to get sat on by this Eldritch Horror? No? No volunteers? Alright. Let's see. We will roll for it then. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You hear the frost giant.
yeah, I'll into it. Hypatia, unfortunately, it is going to try and sit on you. Give me a dexterity saving throw as it uses its rolling charge.
And if I fail, I will use my legendary resistance.
Ooh, okay. You did fail, so you use legendary resistance instead, and you are not sat on by thousands of pounds of writhing eyes, teeth, and tentacles. Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough. Phil, you are up. You are underneath thousands of pounds of writhing, oily flesh.
Yep.
It hasn't started its turn yet, so you don't take the step on me damage.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
So you said it's like, is it an action to break out?
It is. This thing is got you prone and restrained.
All right. So I feel like I'm hugging it. Obviously, do I feel like I could shove it off?
Unfortunately, no, because it is like an amorphous creature. So you're just gonna be like pushing through it, and it's just gonna like still be there. It's gonna be flowing around you. Clayface from Batman animated series, like. Whatever you do, it's just gonna be like, cool, I'm there. Unless Luigi was here with his vacuum cleaner, then they'd be in trouble.
Can I use my flashback token to wait for
Right,
you to
right.
come over for dinner? I'm kidding. All right. I mean,
And he
I
left
feel
the
like-
vacuum cleaner. Fantastic.
I feel like we need a. Okay, I know what I'll do. Yeah, I'll use my action to break out.
Okay. I don't know if you could handle the DC here. I'm not gonna say it out loud because I don't want to intimidate you. But let's see what you got. You got advantage on this athletics check.
Okay.
Okay.
Here is my athletics.
Oof, that's pretty. No, that's fine. So 32, you can be adjacent to the creature in any space that is adjacent to it.
All right, I will go right there.
All right, so you kind of roll and crawl and climb out from underneath the beast, breaking the grapple at the same time.
Yeah, and trying to figure out bonus actions, what I can do here. So I don't feel like. Oh, here's what I'm gonna cast Heroism at 5th level onto myself and my arms. because I can cast it as a bonus action due to my
Okay.
spark,
Sounds good.
which is right here. I feel like being a high level player is like being a lawyer. Like, look, I can do this because of this, and don't forget this law over
Well,
here.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I've told you guys, like, your characters are now too complicated for me to ever actually care, right? So, like, it's almost all honor system at this point. So you're just kind of like, this is what I can do, and it's like, okay. I will have to believe you, because there's no way I could ever remember all the things that you guys could do.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Alright, so you pull yourself out from underneath its bulk, covered in its viscous oil. You then summon forth your spark to cast Heroism.
Yep,
Alright.
and that's my turn.
Cool. Alright, so who did you Heroism with it? So I can apply the
Well,
buff?
it's at 5th level, so it's everyone, all 5 of us.
Okay, sweet. Let's see. That's for you, and that's for you. Heroic Hypatia, Heroic Yeti, and Heroic Phil. Alright. Anything else from Phil?
No, that's all I can do.
Alright. Play passes to this zombie. Okay. Him gonna shamble up to this other frost giant, and they're just gonna beat each other up. So let's see. 1, 2. Ooh, I guess worth mentioning now that these zombies are getting closer, they have something called a numbing aura. If you start your turn within 10 feet of them, you have to make Constitution saves. Otherwise, you are slowed. It doesn't say this in the ability, but I would rule that if you have resistance to cold, or immunity to cold, I would not make you make the save against them. But they are emitting a numbing aura, just so you guys know. Alright, so he's going to run up and attack this guy. Let's see, a 13 doesn't hit, but an 18 does. Actually, he takes 24 points of damage. Alright, yeah. Yarnvoth is bloodied. Oh, Yarnvoth's already bloodied. Alright. This guy's gonna go. He wants to get on that action, but there's all these guys there, so I guess she'll just walk over here, all slow and stuff. And then he'll walk here. And then Cyrus is gonna attack you twice with his great axe.
Bring it.
1 and a 2.
Nope.
Oh damn.
Because I took the armor with me. It's the only reason he didn't hit me.
Sounds good to me. Alright. That brings us to this guy. Alright, let's see. Everything's immune to cold. It's gotta suck to be a frost giant, have all these dope cold abilities, but then, like, everybody that you are hunting and everybody you know is immune to cold. I don't know. I guess that's how people living volcanoes feel in Dungeons & Dragons.
That's why they raid south.
Or, yeah, exactly. Or raw werewolves trying to fight each other. Okay, let's see. What is he gonna do? All his dope moves involve that. I guess he's just gonna beat things with his axe. Sounds good. Alright, so he's gonna go after whatever this blob is in front of you guys. Distraught Shoggoth. And here we go. 1. And a 2. Alright. Both of those are going to hit, because these things have a miserable armor class. And the creature, big chunks of it fly out. Takes full damage from slashing, no damage from the cold. He's going to stand his ground and continue to fight alongside these new allies. Alright, this Shoggoth right here is going to look around at this target-rich environment, and it's going to figure out just how many attacks it can make. Could be 2, could be 5. Oh, it's 5. Okay. Then I guess he's going to go absolutely ham. We've got this big dude right here, and then what else we got? 100%. We got a Hypatia. We got a Skilla. Is Skilla there, really? Dang. This guy will kill a Skilla, no problem. We got a Phil. Alright. So let's start emptying out attacks. Phil, this one's for you. 25 for 30.
Okay, I got a quick question about damage threshold. So if does the damage threshold work for temp HP, or does it kick in after the temp HP is gone?
Don't ever think of temp HP as anything but just HP.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. But the question is, what is your damage threshold? Out of curiosity.
It's 10.
It's 10, right? So
after, after I reduce it, right?
After you reduce it, right. Okay.
Yeah.
So this would be 15. So then it would still hit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I had 6 temp HP. So.
Okay. Yeah. Just treat temp HP as regular HP. The only thing that temp HP really can't do is it can't pop you up from 0. That's the only difference between the two. But it still counts the same way that taking damage would count. Like it's not an actual damage shield. It just represents slightly more hit points than you're supposed to have.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. All right. So that's the first attack of 5. The second attack of 5 is going to Skilla. I believe in you, Skilla. Oh my god. All right. Well, Skilla goes back to the Pokeball. All right.
That's fine. She can. Yeah, it's fine.
Jesus Christ! What a hit to take though. What a champion. All right. This one's for you. Reset. Attack number 3. Aw, gentle. This one is for Cyrus. Hit number 4. All right. 22 for 30. Looks like it's coming back around for Hypatia. Do I have any volunteers to take a hit for Hypatia? Going once. Going twice. Oh, Phil. All right. 21 for 27.
Oh man, you shouldn't have. I could have actually shielded that.
Don't worry, there's a couple more guys that might try to hit you. Alright, because it landed a hit, it can activate its rolling charge. It is going to try and rolling charge Cyrus. So Cyrus, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, fails.
Okay, then it is going to roll on top of you, and it's going to begin sitting on you. You disappear inside of its bulk.
Alright.
This is like H.P. Lovecraft's Snorlax, I think. I'm not familiar with his Pokedex, but I'm pretty sure this is like the Snorlax. Alright. Play passes to... this guy. Alright. Let's see. Phil, you're right there. She's a zombie. She's afraid of you, though. She's supposed to be getting lingering saves? I guess so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I'll do a quick lingering save from last time. Nope. Actually, she would have caused a complication. Oh, geez. Cyrus would have caused a complication also. Alright. So Cyrus, your complication was only a flesh wound. A combatant who has been downed is not as badly injured as they first appeared. I don't think anybody's down right now, right?
Nope.
Skilla.
Okay, sure. Somehow Skilla survived 70 points of damage and is now alive with half of her hit points. I'm okay with that. That's what the dice say. Hey, we are all servants of the dice. All right, this creature, however, gets to try its saving throw again. That's pretty nice. Here we go. And it's still feared. Alright, so this turn, it is attacking you 2 times, but they are at disadvantage, Phil. 1 and 2.
How did she...
Is what?
How did she move closer if she was afraid?
She didn't move closer. Like, I went to move her, and then I remembered she was afeared. So.
Okay.
Alright, and then she triggers another complication. All creatures allied against you gain advantage on their next attack roll, saving throw, or ability check. This lasts until the end of the round. Wow, everybody just gets advantage on their next thing that they do until the end of the round. Okay, so that's going to benefit some of you. That's good.
Alright. Next question about damage threshold. So if it does 10 damage, do I take the damage or does it have to be
Correct.
more
Yep.
than
It has to be that amount or more.
that? Okay.
Yep.
Alright, then I take the damage.
You are as sturdy as a stone wall. A stone wall generally has a damage threshold of 10. Yeah. All right. So she misses on the second attack. I believe hits on the first attack, and then that is her turn. She'll try to not be afeared anymore. Nope. She's still very scared. I mean, in so much as a zombie can be. All right. So she is going to just fire off 2 more shots. I guess at this one that is sitting on Cyrus. Here we go. 1 and 2. Right. Both of those are going to hit. Unfortunately, the piercing damage it is taking half from. All right, that is her turn. Play passes to Anastasia. You know, my favorite part of this fight is not having to keep track of their Paragon actions or legendaries. What nice high-level monsters that they just show up and they roll around and they hit you, but then they're done. Nice. Okay. Continue, Anastasia.
It's a massive gamble here. They've been moving around, so it makes sense. Like, I don't know which one to target, but which one do you guys want to kind of focus down?
One of them's bloodied, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the one on Cyrus is bloodied.
What about the one on top of all you? No, wait, one of them has grappled. I'm gonna do the one that's grappling everyone in the middle there. All right.
I mean, anyone that's been hit by this thing, or by any of them, is grappled by whatever that they were hit by. So I think some people might be grappled twice.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. I guess I should color code them so that we know who's grappling what. Alright, so there's the yellow one. And there's the green one.
Okay.
And
No,
then
I'll just do the one in the middle here.
Pink one. There we go.
Alright, so Anna's gonna pull out the songbow. She's gonna draw an arrow back. She's gonna put a radiant flame at the end of it, and then fire into this creature, hopefully igniting it.
Okay.
Is
the pink one? This one right here?
The
or the one that's on Cyrus?
The one in the middle here, closest to me.
Okay, yeah, distraught. Got it. Okay.
Okay. And
that's the one that does actually have like everybody grappled.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So is it a? Find this again. Is it a celestial fiend or elemental?
Unfortunately, it's none of those things.
Nothing happened.
Oh. Okay.
Well. Alright, so I tried to do this last. I guess I'll explain what's happening here. So I can cast Hold Monster at will, but it can only target a Celestial Fiend or Elemental without expending a spell slot. I have to take a rest before I can use this feature on that same creature again. However, I do have regular Hold Monster, and which one would you think?
Well, you would not lose the per the Jeremy Crawford clause. You would not lose the expenditure of that ability. You'd lose the action you spent to try it. So like, if you tried to use it and you realized, oh shit, it doesn't work on them because they're not any of those 3 creatures, you wouldn't lose the use of the ability. You would just.
I think what he's asking is he has Hold Monster, can cast it normally anyway, so it's not cast for free, but spend the spell slot instead.
Oh, I got it. I thought that you were using it and ask. I wouldn't have just told you what type they were, but yeah. Okay, whatever.
Well, no,
however you want to do it.
No, let's do it that way, because I wouldn't know. Because I just new ability, so I don't know what this thing usually affect. I thought these things might be fiends, but they're not. That's a surprise.
Right. Okay.
In which case, what else can I do? Alright, I guess if it didn't go off, does the Wild Surge still happen?
Ooh, no, because you wouldn't have really gotten to cast it. You would have gone to do it, and it would have just been like, like a big red X in your your UI, like it not happening.
All right.
Invalid target showed up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's it.
That is a fantastic ability, though.
Yeah, it is. It's really good. I thought it'd be really
Whoever
good with
sees
this.
a warlock at the 15, that's incredible.
Yeah. Oh, and it's funny
Right.
because I reflavored it, but the actual name of it is Chains of Carcerai. So I was like,
Oh,
Funny.
okay.
but I renamed it because I reflavored it. But yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I guess I can heal Patty a little bit.
I mean, you guys are like literally in another world. It's okay to not know all the things and have to try different things to get it to work. These are obscure ass monsters that you're facing.
Yeah, let's heal my Patty for 4. No, we'll do 3. There you go. That's D6. Explode. Alright, there's 8 for you.
I'll take it.
This one has a reaction, so I guess it's better to be with everyone close together. So I'm done.
Alrighty. Play passes to Cyrus. Cyrus, beneath the thousands of pounds of oily flesh, teeth, and eyes, you can feel it trying to worm its way into your body through your mouth. It's disgusting. You cannot breathe. What would you like to do?
We're just gonna attack the shit out of it like a crazy beast.
Oh, shit. Okay. Keep in mind that this will be a disadvantage because you are prone and restrained.
Right.
But it's great because we all have advantage.
That's right. Your first attack has advantage because of the fumble from before. Plus, these things are super easy to hit. 25 is going to hit, 21 is going to hit, and a 19 is going to hit. All right. So you start carving this thing up. Damage, and damage. It's taking full damage from all the attacks. And you guys can see sort of the outline of this Yeti slashing away from beneath and inside the creature, but the creature continues to pin him down.
Is it looking messed up though?
It is bloodied.
All right. Well, we're gonna action search and do it again.
Okay. You guys get the sense that to balance out having terrible armor class, these very high level monsters have an ass load of hit points. Alright, what do we got here? All 3 of those? Nope. The second one is going to be a fumble. Sudden shift. You and a random creature within 20 feet swap places. Oh, that could be pretty advantageous. Movement used to accomplish and not provoke opportunity attacks. If there are no creatures within range, nothing happens. Well, I got news for you. There are a lot of creatures within range. 20 feet of you. Jumping Jesus. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Poor Skilla, 7. Anna, 8, 9, 10. All right, give me a D10.
Does that include the other Shogun?
Oh, the one that's on top of you. Oh yeah, 10. So 11, 12. Yeah, give me a D12 then. Give me a D12 because we'll also include the ones on top of you. All right, 1, 2. Okay. So as you're attacking and thrashing around, I guess this Shaggoth gets too excited, and the 2 of them merge into one like super one, and then you fucking roll out from underneath. It's like action hero Yeti.
We'll use that last slash as I'm going out of there.
All right. That is actually pretty dope, seeing a ginormous armored Yeti somehow ninja roll out from underneath the creature, and then basically, like, I guess you pick this one up and just throw it into the other one. Sweet. Man, if the designers had been thinking, they would have let them combine into one giant Shaggoth. Anyways, anything else? Technically, you're still
prone.
Yeah, you're still prone, and I guess you're close enough that you're still grappled, so that's unfortunate.
But I'm not restrained.
But well, part of its grapple is restrained, unfortunately, but you know, you're doing fine. You're doing fine. All right, so this one is mad that you took its space, so it's just gonna move on top of you. All right, As it does, we'll roll to see how many attacks it gets. Here we go. It's going to be rocking 3 attacks. It is going to give 1 attack to Reset, 1 attack to Phil, and 1 attack with advantage to Yeti Cyrus. Alright, so Reset, a 20 doesn't
Shield.
hit. Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I've shielded.
Yep.
It'll meet.
And then Phil, a 27 for 31. And then
That
Yeti, a 22 for 33. Alright, Phil, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw, because this thing's going to try to roll on top of you. You see it coming, so you have advantage. 20 is enough. It is unable to knock you down and roll on top of you. Oof. Okay. That brings us to this boy right here. He is just going to keep hacking at this zombie. Trying to kind of keep it off of you guys. Let's see. Alright, 20 is going to hit. A 14 is going to hit. So, 46 more damage to the mountain of hit points that is this zombie. It is finally bloodied. These two are just hacking away at each other. Play passes to Hypatia.
How badly do we need these things to die? Should I spend a big resource?
We gotta get them out of here if we want to move. Because they keep grappling us.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna cast a spell.
Okay.
It is this one.
Oh my god, that's a lot of dice. Ooh! Oh!
Yeah. It's a prismatic
Whoa!
spray.
Oh my goodness.
And
Okay.
I think I'm not gonna place the template, but I think I can only get the 3 Shoggoths. I don't think I can get that zombie.
Okay.
This zombie.
60-foot cone? I don't know. Here, I'll make you a 60-foot cone real quick. Let's see, where are you at? Hypatia's right there?
Right there.
Okay. 60 foot. There you go. Yeah,
Oh,
look, got
that
it.
zombie. I was talking about this zombie. But yes,
Oh,
I can definitely get that zombie.
okay, and you're gonna math wizard your allies so that they do not get completely wrecked.
Yes.
Okay, that's probably a good idea.
So
All
we're. So I have to.
I haven't seen
roll-
this in years. Let's walk me through it. Walk me through
Okay,
it.
so I have to roll a d8 for each of them.
Okay.
So let's start with this one.
All right. Expressive
Here's-
is ready.
Okay. Here's its d8. It does the 7.
Violet.
It's blinded, and it must make a wisdom saving throw to end the blindness.
Mhm.
If it fails that save, it's transported to another plane of existence. It's no longer blinded. Nice.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so it's blind. Next turn, wisdom saving throw. If failed, transported to another plane.
Okay. So, all right. What if the creature is immune to the blinded condition? Should we still have it saved to see if the secondary effect happens?
heck yeah.
Yeah.
I would say
Yeah.
that the blindness is for the comedy of it. Like, you just went blind and
Yeah.
then you come back to and you're in a different place. I think that's the reason.
Yeah.
they're
Okay.
doing
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they're connected.
If it fails that save, the creature. All right. On a fail save, the target is blinded. It must then make a wisdom saving throw. Okay. So we'll see if it starts the process of being transposed. Okay. So it's
Okay.
got to make a wisdom save against your DC. What now?
19.
19.
Yeah.
And no magic resistance. All right. Let's see what happens. No. Okay. So it has begun the journey of being sent somewhere. Oh God. Some low-level adventuring party is gonna have to deal with this shit. Oh my God.
Okay, now
Days
the
of chaos, you say?
Just send it to one of your other campaigns.
Well, I know what's happening to Red Handed Doom on Saturday.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Okay. So then the next one is Distraught.
the one
Okay.
the one directly on top of me. Yeah.
Yeah.
The one. So that one.
It's fire
10d6 fire damage.
All right, so it's already rolled it for you. We've got
And-
37 there.
Yep.
So,
And a dexterity save.
All right. Oh, it
Oh.
makes the save. Okay.
Okay, so half of that, and I guess a quarter of that.
All right.
Next
Okay.
one.
Next one is this guy right here.
Yep, that's a 4, which is green. 10d6 poison damage.
All right, get ready to have your mind blown. This creature takes full damage from poison.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So here we go.
It passes 2. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and then the zombie is the last one.
All right.
Also poison.
Ooh, unfortunately, the zombie is immune to poison as a zombie.
Okay.
All right. Good chance of this guy disappearing on his turn, though, and ending up in red-handed doom. And I'll let them know. I'll let them know who sent him. Now that would be horrible. They're like level 8. This little CR 19 monster. It'd be terrible. All right.
Maybe I could show him Curse of Strahd.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay.
Now you bite your mouth. You bite your damn tongue.
Hypodia, give me a D20 roll. Odd it will end up in and even it'll end up in so one of the Curse of Strahd games will end up with this creature. Okay, I will record that.
We don't know which one.
Oh God. I'm coming back for you, Cyrus, if I see this. We're level 0, man.
No, I'll just add it to the random encounter table.
Oh, perfect.
All right, let's move on.
You don't fight every monster.
Anything else from
Come on,
Hypotia? That was a fantastic.
Magic. Our only healing is the healer feed.
I love that spell. I love that spell.
Okay.
All right. You got a bonus action still?
I can provide the help action to Phil, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the spirit of Xyla, I need to remind you that now a wild search happens.
Oh, true.
That's like definitely the definition of a wild magic spell. So.
All right, let's see what happens.
Something good?
Oh, okay. I will. Since you remembered, you can help me keep this knowledge. I think this could be a problem if they. Yeah, we don't really play with alignment though, so I don't know how that's really going to work out. Maybe I should roll another one just
I don't
in
care what
case.
that means. But yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. This will be even better. All right. Please help me remember this one.
Okay. Wow, that one's a
All
lot
right.
of fun, yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. Cool. Everything seems fine, Hypotia.
Great.
All right. Cool. All right. Then play will pass to Reset.
We will just let's see. These 3 are still lined up, kind of. I can just kind of like take a step back and.
You cannot take a step if you're still restrained.
Oh,
I
true.
think you. Yeah.
Well, I lean back is what.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
You lean back into the soft beanbag that is this creature.
Yeah.
Okay.
Enough to get part of him in my vision.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hit the one that's on top of us. So distraught.
You know what they actually are? It's like Clayface if he had the Venom symbiote. That's kind of what the vibe I'm getting from these creatures.
So that's
Clay
2
carnage.
acid.
Yeah. Okay. Doing acid, and you're doing the one that's grappling you.
Yeah, on distraught.
All right.
And then for one of the flurries, I will do the acid breath.
Okay.
Where is it? And this should, let me see if a 20-foot, actually, if I do this, 20-foot cone, can I get that zombie?
20-foot cone. I got you. Hold on. There's Reset. There's a 20-foot cone. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I'll get those 3.
Okay.
And then the last hit for the Strahd again.
All right. That last hit is gonna land. And then all 3 of them plus the giant have to dex save against the breath of the dragon. Man, that is one dexterous little dude. But the others fail. Okay. Taking the full 16 damage. And then this guy takes half. Oof. Alright. Anything else from Reset? Nope. Alright. Let's see. Play will pass to one of these Shaggoths. Okay. Let's see. Which Shaggoth is it? Also, Foundry's false advertising. This particular one is not bloodied. It just keeps turning on conditions. Alright. Distraught is still going, and he has lots of things that he has grappled, but he wants more things. He wants all the things. Is there anybody that's pinned underneath this creature? I don't think so, right?
Isn't the Shaggoth pinned underneath the Shaggoth?
Yeah, they're amorphous though. They like piling on each other. Let's see. Anna, it's gonna try and reach out and pull you into the fun. Here we go. First attack.
Alright.
26 for 31. And Skilla, it thought it had you. 70 damage, but you were made of tougher stuff. So it's gonna try and pop Skilla in the face again. 30 for 27?
Yes, Skilla's now dead.
We think. We don't know for sure. Anna, it's going to pull you towards it, and at the same time it's pulling it you towards it, you need to make a dexterity saving throw. You got disadvantage because you are restrained by it.
Okay.
Yep, and it just stuffs you.
Wait. I choose to succeed.
Are you going to try to succeed at a cost with a 15?
No, I'm going to use my soul bangle. The spirits of my ancestors push me out of the way at the last second.
Ooh, okay. So as it tries to stuff you into its undercarriage, you're only grappled. You are not sat upon. All right. And it'll just chill right there. It's just vibing. All right, Phil. You are grappled by this one all the way up here. They got a 15-foot reach on it, and this one right here. So double grapple, double restrain.
All right. So I've got I feel like this is my only chance to do it effectively.
Okay.
If I think it'll hit all my allies. I'm not gonna try and bullshit. Showering these things with a poison spray.
Okay.
I will pull out my rod in my hand. I will press the blue button with my bonus action.
Okay.
And summon the Great Axe, and then
nice.
will just attack twice into this thing. So here are these attacks. These are at disadvantage.
The first one is straight because
Okay.
of I did the help action.
Very nice, very nice. Which one are you going after? Distraught?
The one close to me.
Okay, this guy right here.
Wait, is there the weakest one close to me?
That would be Distraught.
Okay, then yeah, for Distraught. And those will do, how many rounds has it been? Those will do +3 damage.
Alright. Both of those are going to hit for full damage. Very nice.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I can really do.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Play passes then to this zombie. This zombie is going to beat up his former friend 2 times. Okay. Both of those are going to hit. And him dead. Yarnvoff falls to the zombies' attacks. And yeah, I guess it's just gonna like reach down and just start trying to devour his dying body. All right, over here, weakened. he can't seem to get to any of you guys. But then he notices that there is something here. So he's going to stumble over here. And like a executioner, he raises his axe. Cyrus, you are prone. He's going to try and chop you twice. 1 and 2. We're looking at 24 for 37 and a 20 for 32.
Well, 20 doesn't hit.
Okay.
And
that will be his turn. Play will pass to this guy. He is furious at the loss of his friend. He's going to turn away from these guys, and he's going to attack.
how much damage is that? I have to ask because my computer's down for a second.
Sorry. It's 37. All right, both of those are going to hit, and I believe that should be enough to take this guy out. Let's see. Assuming it doesn't make the fortitude save. I don't know how it could make a DC 40 saving throw, though, so we're going to say that it's dead. All right. And then he's going to let out a roar and turn back to face these others. Here we go. How many times can this thing try to jank everybody up? 4 times. All right. Does it have anybody in its undercarriage? It does not. And let's see. Skilla has gone for real to the Pokeball. This Cyrus is actually invisible because they're shapeshifted right now. Really, Reset, I feel like you're the only good target. It's going to attack you 4 times. Here we go. And you are restrained, so these attacks are at advantage. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. All right, Reset. We're looking at a 33 for 36, 27 for 29, natural 20 for 65. And a 21 for 29. How do you respond?
Yeah, hold on. I have this stupid thing.
Okay.
I just have to find it. I can make him re-roll that 20.
Okay. Not a bad choice.
I just have to find it later.
Oh, yeah, we also have Kyra who did lucky. You can make him re-roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna make him re-roll the 20.
Okay, so it comes in at a 23, so that attack is actually a 27 for 25.
Okay, so the last one, the 21, doesn't hit because I have
Okay.
shield up. And then I'll just I can have the rest.
Okay. And then I guess you're grappled, so they can grapple infinite targets infinite times. So just more and more fleshy tendrils are just grabbing onto you. Odds of escape without like freedom of movement or teleport are very slim.
It's fine. I have freedom of movement later.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, this zombie
Also,
right
this is the
here.
one that's gonna disappear.
Oh, you're right.
Know that if it's grappling something, and then
Oh
gets
wait,
advantage-
its turn came up. It's supposed to. It was the
No,
beginning
it's
of the
my
turn.
turn.
Oh, your turn. Okay.
Yeah, it's my turn.
All right. Well, I'm glad it had a nice solid turn on the way out. All right. So this one right here, we got a dude on the ground. We got a dude right there. She's gonna swing once on the Yeti, once on Phil. Both these attacks are advantaged because prone, grapple, and all sorts of other ailments. 1, this is for the Yeti, and 2, this is for the Phil. So 21 Yeti.
Yep.
All right, that's 30, and then Phil, we got a 26 coming at you off of a 28.
It's
All right, and then she's just chilling. All right, this one right here. She really doesn't want to get close after seeing everybody die, but she feels like the bow just isn't putting in the work. So I guess she will move closer. Take 2 shots, and the next round she'll switch to Great Axe. So 1.
I was thinking, could she pick up her friend's axe that just went down? And...
Oh, she has an axe. She
Oh,
just
oh.
doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't have the move. Oh wait, I guess she's got a 40-foot speed. Yeah. All right. So hold on. There we go. So she'll switch as she's running up to Great Axe to do full damage. Oh shit. Okay. Well, this one's about to disappear. Oh no! If she kills it, it won't go to Curse Strahd.
Looks like it's dead.
All right. Well, we'll see what the hit points say. They got like 400 health each. Let's see. Oh,
Unless
look
it's
at
going
that!
to Curse the Strahd son.
Look at that! Oh man! Don't worry, Remy. 50% chance you might see this sweet baby again. All right. Let's see. Play passes to Anastasia.
At least it's heavily weakened.
That's true. Hell yeah! That's 66 points of damage plus 25. That's a lot of damage. God, imagine if there was a campaign where you had to fight giants the whole time. Oh my god, that'd be crazy. Oof. I think I'm onto something.
Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna blast it. I don't...
Are you gonna blast the one that's more than likely gonna disappear to save, possibly 50% save Remy, or are you just gonna focus on this one right here?
No, I think the one that's grappling me and all of my friends in the majority.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. The one that is like full-on level 50 venom, like it's somehow managing to grapple everyone at once twice. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just better to... Okay, I don't want to take a chance on the...
Look at this cutie. Huh? Look at that cutie.
Uh-huh. I charge it by fist and I punch it.
Okay.
This would be disadvantage.
Alright.
Which one? There we go. Target. Ability belt. Where'd it go? There it is. 1. Disadvantage.
Well, yeah, 20 is gonna hit.
Alright, I'll knock it back 10 feet if it can be. I don't know.
Let's see. Yeah, but as long as it's within 15 feet of people, it's still gonna keep the grapple.
Okay, that's just to make it out of my disadvantage range so I can blast it some more.
Okay. Well, I mean, if it's still grappling you with its restrained grapple, then you're still at disadvantage. But again, it's got like a 12 armor class, so you should be fine.
Alright, hit again. 17.
Okay, that's gonna hit. Takes 7 more damage.
Alright.
And as you blast it back another 10 feet, I would say that Hypatia and you, and Phil are released. It's still got reset.
Alright, yeah, we'll just go for broken. Try it one more time.
Okay. That'll do it. So that'll be another 6. Takes full damage from Radiant, and it is pushed back another 10 feet. And with that, reset, you feel its fleshy tendrils pulled away from you. So now you're only needing to worry about the 5 grapples from this one right here. All right, but nobody should have pink grapples anymore. All right, strong play, strong play.
Sorry it took me 3 rounds to do anything, you guys.
What else you got, Anastasia?
I'm gonna back up, but not out of this guy's range, and that's my turn.
Okay. Cyrus, to you.
Alright. Can I stand up even though I'm restrained?
Unfortunately, you cannot. If somebody has you restrained or grappled and prone, you are stuck like that until you get rid of the situation. Which one is grappling you? Do we know?
I think I'm no longer grappled. I'm just prone.
Oh, okay. I could have sworn like.
Well, I think I was grappled at some point, but I'm not sure if the teleport got rid of grapples or not.
Oh, when you rolled out from underneath, and then I think you've only been beat up by these guys. So yeah, sure. If you are not restrained, then yeah, you can get up.
Okay.
If you're not grappled or restrained, it's totally within your action economy.
You stand.
Mm.
And I'm going to move back over to here. Oh no, I'll just attack from here.
Okay.
I'll attack the expressive Shaggoth.
Wait. This one that's
No.
getting ready to be banished?
No, not that one. Yeah, don't do that one.
Or the one that's like in your space right here?
Yeah, the one that's in my space, yeah.
Okay, got it. Alright. That's gonna be a hit. A hit. And a hit.
Crit.
Oh, a crit.
18
Okay.
or higher is crit, so.
Alright, so an extra 12 points of damage there. Okay, and then the slashing. Alright. Yeah, the creature, you have most of its attention right now.
And we will do a second wind to get some health back.
Okay. And stand your ground.
Yep.
Oh gosh, yeah, fighting that Yeti at level 5, oof, that would be ridiculous. That'd be like the Curse of Strahd kids having to deal with one of these Shaggoths. Jesus. Alright. So, as play passes to non-refundable is pretty mad at you for slashing it up pretty bad. But it's not really, like, sane enough to be just mad at you. So we're going to see what its action economy is looking like. And that would be 4. So, Cyrus is going to give you 2 of its attacks. And it's going to give Phil an attack. And it's going to give Reset an attack. Unless, of course, that complication makes it impossible for it to do so. No, wait. It has advantage on that attack because Reset's grappled 5 times. Alright. So, Cyrus, you got a 26 for 35, which would then grapple and restrain, putting you into a 33 for 30. Reset, you got a 24 for 22, and Phil, you got a 31 for 27. Cyrus, give me a dexterity saving throw, as it's going to try and flop on top of you.
We're going to expend one of our fighter feats to...
You don't want to be knocked prone and restrained? Okay, fair enough.
You can roll that safer.
Oh,
Maybe
it's
that.
true.
Yeah, that is not enough. It's a DC 20.
Yeah, well...
Alright. Then play passes to Hypatia. This creature must make a wisdom saving throw. Or
Yes.
disappear.
Yes.
Alright, DC 19.
Oh my gosh.
Wow!
How bad do you kill it? How bad do you kill it? Didn't go
you know who did that to you? It was Remy. It was Remy's luck. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Well, it has very little hit points left. If you just wanted to wipe it out, but your turn is up.
Okay. Well, I will definitely kill it then.
Okay.
Let's see.
I am also
your husband,
disappointed.
kill it!
I am also disappointed.
No, I'm trying to decide how hard I want to kill it. Okay. Let me think about it. Okay, I'm going to shoot a chromatic orb at it at 2nd level.
Okay, sounds
I'm
good.
doing
Sounds good.
acid damage with
Smart.
it. And that should kill it unless I roll just really badly. Which, maybe I will.
Okay. I saw that one and I was like, way to set yourself up. Alright, so this thing hits the creature and just explodes it like from the inside, and just viscous black ooze goes everywhere. Eyeballs, teeth, sizzling acid. It's disgusting. Well done.
Okay. And then I'm going to... You know what? Because No, I can't, actually. Never mind. I didn't take that. I'll use a bonus... Wait, Kyra can do Bardic Inspirations, right?
Yes.
Let's give a Kyra Inspiration.
No, wait. I think she traded that in for Counter Charm.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah. Just lucky points and counter charm.
Then I'm going to help reset.
All right. So anybody that had yellow grapple, yellow is gone. Okay. Play passes to reset. Reset. The loving arms, the loving 5 fleshy tendril arms, have blown up. They're not there anymore. For the first time in a long time, you are not restrained.
Well, I think this one has me.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Oh. This one is green. If anybody wants to green up, I guess. All right.
I mean, I can just use my freedom of movement.
Okay.
But I probably should have done it earlier. So I'm not going to use it because I don't want to make it seem like I could have used it.
Right. You don't want people to know that you forgot. Okay, yeah, I got you. Okay.
So I'm
Pretty
just gonna
reset move.
attack. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack this thing with as many attacks as possible.
Okay. Very
And
nice.
then,
Very nice.
Can you dodge while being restrained?
You cannot. If your speed is 0, you cannot dodge.
All right, then I'll just hit him for. Actually, don't do the last one. I'm
Oh,
gonna
okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that life for life.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give myself some temp HP. 50 temp HP for 10 key points.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's okay.
Okay.
I'll just say, oh no, I'm trapped and I can't get out.
And you never could. Got it. All right. This one sees there's an easy target over here. It's gonna ooze over to this lady. Let's see what it's got. How many attacks on this poor lady? Only 2. All right. Here we go. 1 and 2. All right. Both of those are going to hit. She's got lots of HP though. But now she's got to make a dexterity saving throw. Here we go. That is not enough. It is going to knock her prone and sit on top of her. All right, so she gains the dreaded magenta buff and is prone. And then it slurps into her space. Okay. Phil, to you.
All right. So I'm not grappled anymore, right?
I don't think so, unless this green one got a hold of you.
No, I don't think so. Wait. I mean, if it attacked me, then it would.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Then
Okay,
you are grappled
fine.
by the.
Then I cannot help out homie Cinderlog. So I will instead just attack the blob right next to me.
All right, sounds good.
Here's 2 attacks.
Ooh, yeah.
Each with +4 damage.
All right, both of those are gonna hit, plus the extra damage. It is bloodied.
Sounds good.
Black viscous ooze begins seeping from its wounds.
I have my bonus action, so I will just grapple this zombie right next to me so she can't go
Oh,
anywhere.
okay. Fair enough.
And I have my abilities.
Oh, look at that. You won, but you both got a boon. Here's yours, and here is the zombie giant.
Ooh, Hypatia noticed me.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you, Hypatia, I guess, gave Phil inspiration. Did you need inspiration, Phil? And then it was so inspiring to see you get inspiration that
Yeah,
this
I do
giant
need
zombie gave this thing inspiration. beautiful.
Or you can recover hit points. That's a thing.
I don't care about my health. I'll take this.
Okay. All right.
3 times. Oh my. That's pretty good. Okay. And anything else from Phil?
No. That's all.
All right. Let's see. Play passes to this zombie. Okay. It's having a pretty good time just trying to chop off Cyrus's head. So I guess it'll keep going. Here we go. 1 and 2. Advantage because of restrain. We're looking at a 26 for 38. We're looking at a natty 20 for 17. But I think you have Cyrus's armor, or
Yep.
yeah. Okay,
So,
so
ignore
it's not a
crits.
crit. All right. All right, and then it's just gonna vibe. All right. All right. Vakoran does not want to lose another of his friends, so he is going to turn to this creature and he's going to attack.
Well,
What's
I lose my Yeti form.
and twice. All right, you may put yourself in any space that the Yeti occupied. So any of those 9 spaces. All right, huge damage here from the giant to this Shaggoth. That Shaggoth is also bloodied.
Does
Oh,
that
yeah.
effect happen, or is it because it's like part of the cold?
Let's see. If the target is a creature, its speed is halved, it can't take reactions, and it can either take an action or a bonus action on its turn, not both. I didn't think about that. I assumed just because it was cold, but it
Yeah, I
doesn't
assumed
say
it's cold,
specifically.
yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't say specifically, so sure. I'll say that it's something granted to him by Thrym, and not the cold itself. So yeah, don't let me bonus action with these guys then. Alright, cool. That brings us to this zombie. Alright, I guess the zombie will just stack Phil. Here we go. 1 and 2. Is still feared, so these are going to be normal attacks. So a 12 is going to miss, and then a 26 for 26. It's going to try to make the saving throw against the fear. It's just too scary.
Awesome.
All right. That will pass to her. She does not want to be underneath this creature, but she will swing from within. So these are at disadvantage. 1 and 2. Oh, hate to see it. 12 still hits though. So let's see if she's managed to cut her way out of here. 21 and a 33. Oh my god, it's still going. Jesus Christ. Alright. So she is still pinned underneath it, was unable to cut herself out. Anna, to you.
Okay, I'm gonna try and help her out. Just kind of
Okay.
with my blast. I'm gonna try and roll it off.
Fair,
hitting the
yeah.
top part of it. All right, here you go. 1.
I mean, if they weren't
2.
horrifying Eldritch horrors, they'd be kind of cute, maybe? Is that just me? Okay.
Maybe.
So let's see. It gets knocked back 10 feet. Gets knocked back another 10 feet.
Oh, I did 3. Okay, one more. Oh no! A 1. Oh well.
Ooh. Okay. Let's see. Oh, actually, you would not have needed that third attack.
Oh.
So how would it die from the second blast?
Okay, yeah, I see. Just like going ham on Sinvog. I just blast it once to kind of disrupt its kind of form, and then I assume it's like venom face comes out in agony, and then I blast that, and then it blows up.
Oh hell yeah! Okay.
I give Sinvog a nod.
And you have one more blast, but then that one would have been
Would've been a 1,
a disadvantage.
so,
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
yeah,
all right.
I mean, there's no reason I wouldn't take it. So
Yeah. So let's see what weird shit happens from that. Let's see. Scuffle. Make an athletics or acrobatics check. 10 plus APL. Oh my god. That's a pretty high athletics or acrobatics. Okay. Or be moved up to 10 feet in a random direction and knocked prone. So 1, 2, 3. So you would go towards this creature, fall prone next to Phil.
Hey, Phil.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm in Reset's cold aura now, so.
Yeah, that worked out really well. All right.
Stay close.
Prone.
Okay.
Alright.
Cool.
Well, I guess I still have movement. I can stand up.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a setting for follow me where once initiative rolls, people stop following each other. I have to remember to turn that on because the combat is very confusing when we have the whole B team following everybody around in the middle of combat. It's like immersive, but it's also like very hard to actually tell where you can go and what you can actually do. All right.
I'll step here and
Okay. Cyrus, to you.
All right. Now that I'm back in my original form, we were looking, knowing that hammer's not going to do much to this pile of goo it's holding my feet.
Mm-hmm.
I will choose instead to smack the frost giant with the hammer. Feeling Kentimane's power flowing through and just say somebody needs discipline.
All right.
pulls out the belt. Yes.
Ooh, okay. With a sickening sound, like you're punching mashed potatoes. Well, nobody can hear it because, earplugs. But you begin the hard, arduous work of mashing this thing up.
Some sounds you can hear in your brain.
That's true. Yeah. Every hit you see, you can feel the squelch of the hammer coming down. All right. Anything else from Cyrus?
I think that's about it. All I can do right now.
All right. This creature is now going to try and roll for 5 attacks. Do we have 5 attacks? 4 attacks. We'll take it. All right. We're going to do Cyrus, Anna, Hypatia, and Phil. Oh, is Reset there too? Okay. So, guys, I got an issue. There's 5 of you, and I only have 4 attacks. So I have volunteered to not get attacked by this Eldritch Horror. Anybody?
Yeah,
I will take the attack for Hypatia.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. It sounded like Phil was volunteering not to get hit. My mic's, my headphone screwing up? I don't know. Here we go. Anna, here's your attack. Reset, here's your attack. Cyrus, here's your attack. And Phil, here's your attack.
Oh, shoot, he's got advantage. Crap.
Alright, so if you are grappled, the attacks are at advantage. Or sorry, yeah, if this creature has essentially landed a hit on you, you are, it is an advantage. Alright, so, Anastasia is 23 for 34, Reset 28 for 30, Cyrus, if this thing has hit you before, then it's a 33 for 33, and then Phil 21 for 21. All right.
I took it.
Okay. Let's see. This one can perform a bonus action. Phil, give me a dexterity saving throw. It's gonna try and sit on you. Okay. It rolls forward and just blurps on top of you. You are prone, in addition to a number of restraint conditions. Hypatia, to you.
Okay. I am going to hit it with a... Gonna do an acid chromatic orb at 4th level. $18 for 32.
Oh yeah, that is gonna hit. It takes 32 points of damage. It is already bloodied. It is well on its way to being defeated. but these things are mountains of HP. The acid eats away at a bunch of the creature's flesh, but it seems pretty content sitting on top of Phil and holding all of you close. Very affectionate.
And I will do the help action for Anna this time.
Okay. Top of the round. We're set. Right, let's see.
I can reroll that with my unyielding purpose.
Ooh, yep, that'll hit. I'm assuming all acid damage?
Yeah.
Alright. That'll hit.
I guess I'll use another charge of this. So this is my last unyielding purpose for today.
Okay. The creature hangs on. Not by a thread, but by a pretty decent amount of HP. It's very beefy.
Okay. That's
Alright. Play passes to Phil. Phil, you are restrained and prone beneath the creature. Do you want to try to escape or just fight your way out?
Nah, I'm gonna just fight my way out.
Hell yeah. Alright.
2 attack. And both of those, I think, are doing +5 damage now.
Yeah. Plus that extra 10 damage. Oof. Oh, it's right at the edge. Right at the edge.
Can I bonus action bite it?
that would be very bad. You do not want to bite these things. It's gross.
I'm allergic. I'm immune to disease.
Oh, fair.
It happened.
Let's see. This one's gonna rush over here and attack this Singvaga who's on the ground. Here we go. 1, 2. Hopefully no crits. Nope. Okay. So 16 is not gonna hit, and then the other one does hit for 26. All right. Play passes to this dude. This dude does not want her to get hurt, so he's going to attack the zombie. That is going to hit. And then I'll have to attack the zombie again. And that will end this zombie. Alright.
You have to do undead. The zombie.
What?
You have to do undead.
Oh, well, I don't know if it could make it. Let's see. It'd be a 26.
Oh.
It might be able to. Yeah, let me see. No, they only have a +5. Yeah, they wouldn't be able to make it. Alright, so then this one's up. Let's see. Yeah, Cyrus, here we go. It's gonna chop at you once and twice. Sorry, Phil, it can't chop at you because you have full cover from that creature's booty.
I'm so glad I have
Cyrus.
this armor.
Oh my god, you just avoided 2 crits from a giant. So it just saved you 72 points of damage. So you got a 36 and a 16 damage to deal with.
Still hurts, but
Yeah.
Wait, did that roll max damage?
Oh,
Yeah.
and it's, yeah, pretty much.
Nearly, yeah.
Well, 8, 11, 11, and then,
Oh yeah, and then it adds. Gotcha.
yeah. Alright, so then, let's see. This lady's gonna get up. Gonna stagger to her feet. Nope. Other way. There you go. And she's going to, even though she's bloodied, she's going to move closer, and she's going to attack the thing. There we go. Once. And twice. Alright, and that will do it. Phil, the creature is just sort of explodes into meat and oil, teeth and fangs on top of you, and disperses. As it dies, all that remains is a single scared zombie, who I guess... let's see. Actually, she was still feared, Cyrus. So an 18 would not have hit you.
Hmm.
Yeah, but the 29 for 16 would have. All right, and then let's see, Anna, to you. All that remains is just one zombie.
Start hitting it. One, two, three. And if Phil
Right.
doesn't want to hold on to it, I'll blast it back. But if he wants to, I won't blast it back. Then that'll be my turn.
Well, it's a zombie, so like Phil is like holding on. And then like you blast away, and he's still holding on to the arm, and then the zombie just fires on.
Actually, you got it, Anna. So as you blasted it back, Phil, you're just holding the arm as the rest of it kind of...
Yep.
it was killed by radiant damage, so it does not get to do. It's a zombie fortitude. And that is that.
A new weapon.
A zombie arm. It's like the Swiss Army knife of the gods. Zombie arm.
All right. Vakorin goes to his ally, who was slain. And he looks down at Yarn Voff, and he chops off his head.
Smart.
He lets out a weary sigh, as does Singvog. And she turns to all of you and says, "For small ones, no. No. For anyone, you are powerful warriors. Thank you."
Thank you for keeping those zombies off our backs.
Yeah, we're in this together. As far as we go.
Let's hurry before more of them show up.
Yeah. It's been a minute. Can you describe the room again? And like the river specifically, I guess.
Yeah, so the passage opened into a huge chamber. And then you can see moving from south to north, or from the bottom of your screen to the top of your screen, is an ice flow of just frozen blood. Just like you see the ice crystals jutting out here and there. The big chunks of frozen coagulated blood sort of mashed together. And as you gaze at it, you can see trapped within the fluid are spirits. They look like apparitions or ghosts of different humanoids and monsters and other creatures' souls who have had the misfortune of either joining the river or being sort of sent there after they died. Hypatia, you know this to be the River Styx. The river that winds its way through all of the lower planes of existence. A single sip would wipe a person's memory completely. Even touching it can have horrible adverse effects. Similar, but not identical, to the waters of the Nether Seas.
Yep, definitely crawling prone under this to make sure I don't touch it.
I will put my blanket over my head so no errant snakes get close.
Fair enough. Yeah, these guys are going to army crawl for sure.
Worried about that might be too big.
I mean, it's 15 feet off the ground, so...
Okay.
Yeah, because again, it's like a tube of water that's like zero gravity flowing through. Or, I guess, a tube of crushed ice.
Yeah, when you described that, I was worried about, like, once we got close to it, like, we would get sucked into its gravity. That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to accidentally get dunked as, kind of get near it.
For sure.
I will mention that if we need to rest, I can potentially cast a spell that would keep us safe. Maybe it would keep us safe. But also we could keep going.
I'm fine, but if you guys need to take a
As
moment,
far
I
as-
understand.
You know, Anna's gonna pull out her notepad while they're walking. We've entered Pandemonium. We might be going through Pendesmos or Okitas, because he said to look out for eldritch horrors. Those seem pretty eldritch. If I'm wrong, I don't know, because it says we need to look for a frozen gate, and everything's already pretty frosted over.
I could just take a potion. What
See that.
kind of potions do we have?
I still think we're in Pendesmos.
Can I just take a fill? Do we have any like greater?
Yeah, I got a bunch.
Yeah, I'll just take.
I've got. Let me see here. Opening up my bag. I put them in this. All right, so I've got a greater, a superior, a supreme, and 8 healing.
I'll just take a greater.
I have a spell slot. I don't mind using it on Cure Wounds.
Oh, I mean, if I can just take a potion now, you
Well,
can save the spell slot.
let me just give it to you. All right, I can. You gotta tilt your head back like this, and
Why can't I just drink it?
Medicine, so you don't get toxicity.
you heal the maximum amount.
Oof.
Oh. Oh, nice. That's a good use of medicine. Like,
Wait, no, I think you rolled that, didn't you? Did you roll that or?
Yeah, I just rolled that because there's a DC to it, but I can administer a potion via medicine check
Is
and
it
make it
always
either. No, it's either it heals for max or it heals or it doesn't cause potion toxicity.
Oh, nice.
And I'm choosing max.
okay, well, if you guys are feeling fine, then I'll
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
do a
okay.
healing on myself, which will be max because of. Well, I actually don't have to roll, but 3 times 8, 40, 45. Is the caverns
Buddy,
getting
do you
even
want one of
colder at this
these?
point, or?
Do you want some of these? And Phil shows you his freezer bag full of Gatorades.
Sure, I'll take one.
Which one? Which one do you want? Do you want just a couple small ones? You want a big one?
Does the liquid freeze instantly once it's out?
I mean, it's very cold, so you want to make sure inside resets aura if you're pulling liquids out. They'll freeze instantly, even magical liquids.
Whatever you think you can spare is fine.
I'm gonna give you 2 little ones. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we will. Studying Hypatia. What's her constitution looking like?
It's not great.
Is it like the constitution of a +2 or
Yeah.
+3? Okay.
Of a
Okay.
+2.
I'm gonna make these not give potion toxicity.
As far as the temperature goes, it is continuing to plummet. If you guys were supposed to pass any sort of civilization, you can't imagine that you're going to find it down here.
I mean, I'm going the right way, obviously.
That's me 46 + 4. I found it.
+8, I think. No, yeah, +4. Sorry.
All right. Your allies are pretty beat up. They're hoping to spend 10 minutes leaning against a wall so that they could take a heroic short rest.
That would be okay because I could regain some spell
All
slots
right.
that way.
Alright, fine. Okay, then I'll heal myself. Sorry.
Okay.
I was just.
But we only have 2 short rests, right?
Well, yeah, you could avoid taking one.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just hang out while people that need one can take one.
Yeah, Phil's just gonna hang out.
Yeah.
Alright, then I'm just gonna use my key points here first.
Figured out how to reel them in when they're following me.
Oh, yeah?
Just like go step back and forth.
Yeah, Reset Phil promises you that if you do that thing that you did before, that he won't go dancing in the snow this time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna heal myself up first, and then the leftovers, I'll give you some temp HP. So. Whew. Pretty good. That's 33.
So, do you guys want to know what their weird piping ability was?
Hmm.
In case you ever have to face them in another adventure and you want to be able to metagame it or whatever? Or do you just not want to know what their sound-based
Nah,
ability was?
no.
Okay.
I can plug my ears.
Alright, Phil, I can give you 30 temp HP.
To the bank.
Alright,
And everyone should end with 6 temp HP from the heroism.
It goes away after the spell ends, though. I checked.
Oh, what a great spell. Alright, everyone will not end with.
Alright, I'm ready.
Oh, the giants need a few minutes. They're pretty beat up. I didn't actually know. I didn't actually know if they would who would make it. So they don't have like actual sheets. So I'm making them actual sheets now. There we go. So let's see. We get rid of that. Then we got this guy. I guess good for them, lasting as long as they did. Also, they're friendly now instead of hostile. And that's nice. Alright, cool. Okay. Alright. They have rested. They are ready to continue if you guys are.
All right.
No, Anna's lagging behind.
Oh, I was waiting for you to come up again. Sorry.
I'll fast travel you guys.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know
There
what
you
the
go.
button was. What is the button?
To mount up or to fast travel?
No, follow me.
By default it's F, but I don't think it works default because we already have flip token on F. So you got to go to your settings and your configure controls and set it to M seems to work good because we don't have anything else for M. All right, looks like everybody is grouped up over here. Yes? No? Did I drop your NPCs at some point or delete them? Shit, where'd they go?
They've disappeared.
Oh, there
into
they
the
are.
nether.
All right. Okay. So, you guys continue to explore, well, not really explore, you continue to follow this beam. You feel the perception of maybe another 2 hours of time go by. For some of you, it might feel longer, but we're going off of Phil's perceived time because Phil actually recovers stuff based on that. With there being no sun, no moon, no stars, no real gravity, no magnetic north. It's very hard, even with Hypatia's keen mind, to know how much time is passing, how long you've been here, or any of that kind of stuff. You do feel hungry, and you do feel thirsty. You do have to use the restroom and things like that, but there's not like you feel like you're in a dream almost. Like you're doing these things because you know you have to, but at the same time you feel somewhat disconnected from your physical bodies the longer you're here. The temperature continues to drop, and even your allies who are resistant to the cold are beginning to kind of shake a bit, and you can see their breath reset. You can feel the oppressive cold challenging your powers, like really forcing you to kind of dig deep to offer that protection to your allies, as if it wants nothing more than to claim all of you and leave you here frozen husks in the dark. For the first time, pretty much since you got here, you do see some light up ahead, and the tunnel opens up into a massive stone chamber. I'll take you over to that map. All right, so within this chamber, here we go. Are you guys able to see it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. So the tunnel opens up into this massive chamber. It's got to be what, like 100 feet wide, I think. Jesus, 160 feet wide. The ceiling here rises up to about 100 feet, and it's sort of like an arch, like an arched ceiling, but it's also just kind of like rectangular. It's an uneven ceiling. You can see hanging from the ceiling are these same horrible sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Verniculated, right? To something that looks like it's been eaten by worms. Verniculated. Everything here looks like something has slowly but surely kind of eaten away at it, eaten away at the stone, eaten away at the reality of it. Everywhere you look, you feel like this stone is trying to be something else, somewhere else. There are pits of seeming blackness that you assume would be a bad idea to fall into. And you see in the center of the room is what looks like a solid mass of gold. And it is just sitting there bobbing in what appears to be some sort of spectral lava. Beyond this strange anomaly. Yeah. Beyond that, you see another massive skull. This one larger and more ornate than the one you saw previously. And you feel that this is the gate that will take you to Kaseri.
Still cold, yeah.
Oh yes, all of the cold effects are still in play.
Patia, the Lotus said to call her when we got this far.
Oh, okay. I'll, let's see.
At least that's
Let me make sure
if I made my notes right. I don't know. He said after the cold part, check in with Lotus.
Phil sees
Okay.
this super ominous goal, and he kind of feels his body, and it's not quite what he wanting it to be at. So he's gonna drink some Gatorade real quick while we're just looking at it.
Sure. Okay. So you pull out your eye stone and you ring her up. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yeesh! Look at the medicine checks. Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah. So let's see. Where's Hypatia and this mass of people? Almost. Oh wait, that's right. We have all the mods. Wait, am I missing an Anna? Anna, are you just like?
I'm somewhere. Hold on. No wait. Oh,
Yeah.
actually, I am. I still have control over Set for some reason. Whoops.
Okay. Let's get Anna on here. There we go. All right. So Hypatia pulls out Ice Stone. Ring. Okay. Lotus picks up, and she says, "Oh, you're still alive. How's it going? How's hell?"
Great. We're at the gate of Carceray, I think.
Ah, okay.
We
I
adopted some frost giants.
I think it's Italian. I think it's Carceri.
Are you sure it's not Latin?
Fair. Okay. All right. So you're at the gate. Ooh. You guys got some rest, right? You guys are feeling pretty good.
We are absolutely not. This is a very creepy place.
Wow. Okay. So this gate has bound guardians. They must be bested before the gate will open. So long time ago, there was an enclave of wizards. Each was a master of one of the 8 schools. This is back when they only had 8 schools. And anyways, they basically became liches together, like in some kind of like group lich pact or whatever, and then they basically did something to make Hades really upset, and then Hades doesn't really like liches anyways, because undead are like spitting in the face of the gods of death or whatever. And Hades is a member of something called like the Triumvirate of, I think that's what it's called, the Triumvirate.
Yeah.
Triumvirate, yeah, of death. Basically, it's him and 2 other death gods started like a death god club. Anyways, the 3 of them decided to make examples out of these 8 to kind of dissuade liches from working together in the future. And so basically, the gate is guarded by 8 liches, each a master of a different school of magic.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Can Phil hear this?
No,
I mean, only
this
if
one's private.
Okay.
She says, pro tip, definitely go for the abjuration one first, if you could figure out which one's the abjuration one. Otherwise, they're going to counterspell everything you try to do.
Oh, I have a new trick that I learned in the last 7 years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I got I figured out that when I got my sorcery points from, bilking my wisdom spark, I can distance spell counterspell.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So I can be out of their radius,
But
but they're
this
still
would
in
be a
mine.
good time before you wake them up to kind of
Yeah.
review with your allies, like
Yeah.
the 8
Yeah.
schools of magic and what you think they might be bringing to the table.
Yeah.
Also, did I mention that they were the masters of each school of magic? So you're looking at 8 liches that are going to drop level 9 spells on you.
Yeah.
Each one representing the greatest magic available. So I guess don't worry about illusion, because that's schools for losers. But the other 7, that's going to be a problem.
One of them's gonna cast Meteor Storm on us. Guaranteed. One.
Okay.
Wait, we can't hear this, Anna. We don't know what's gonna
I
happen.
know. I'm not here. I don't hear anything.
Bill would be audibly sweating in this cold place.
All
She
right.
says, and remember, don't group up because they like AoE. So don't want to be grouped up.
Great. I'm very excited about this.
Okay.
Great.
Is there anything else that you need? Because I'm weaving fate or whatever. So they get so mad when I'm always on the phone at work.
No.
No? Okay. All right.
It's fine.
Hey, you can do this. You got to remember who you are, what you want, why you're there. I mean, that's more for when you get to the actual Hades part, but still, that should be your mantra.
Okay.
Okay. You got this. Go girl boss the hell out of those 8 ancient liches who are masters of schools of magic. You got this. Show them math magic. They don't even know what's coming.
Okay. Thanks. We'll take care of it. It'll be fine. So anyway, guys, we might want to actually
Did everyone
try
attempt an insight check on you, or
I mean, Hypatia just looks really pale.
okay?
Which, I mean, I guess she did to begin with. But I'm gonna say, so we might want to, before we do this, we might want to revisit that whole resting for a longer period of time thing, because apparently we're about to face 8 wizards who are all as powerful as I am.
No one's as powerful as you. Come on.
Hypatia, that doesn't exist. They can't even cast a 5th circle back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's only in our plane.
Oh.
There's some other planes that have some really powerful magic, some that I haven't even mastered yet.
What?
Yeah.
Well, that's bullshit. If I heard it.
How could there be 8 of them? This entire adventure, I've fought like 1 mage, and you're telling me there's 8 here?
I am very excited for you with that.
Wait. So these
Bunch of
wizards,
nerds.
right? What are they like? Are they like specialists? Are they all math wizards like you? What are we facing here?
No, there's all like these different types of magic, and they each do a different type of magic.
Oh, and what are the types?
Well, there's abjuration. That's like my counter spell that I use a lot.
I got that.
What you're probably most worried about would be the enchantment.
Ooh, which one is that one? Gonna be
yeah.
kill that one first, or
Yeah,
I'm gonna stand on the other side of the room while Reset kills that.
Yeah.
We know what it's gonna look like. Do they have like any identifying
We got team jerseys.
features? Yeah.
Do they all wear the same color, or yeah? I don't know.
I mean,
color code for the mages.
Hypatia, technically, if you read the description of Detect Magic, it tells you what color each magic is. I think it tells you that. Here, I'll send you the list because you would know this.
Okay.
Is there any way we can mess with their vision? Because I know usually takes a lot of concentration. You have to be able to see when you cast spells.
We can certainly try.
You still have the Eye of Daemon?
I do, but they can. Well, they might not be able to make the save. It's kind of low, but we can try that certainly. Yeah.
Because I think you could just like blast everyone with it, and they could become blind, right? Maybe.
Yeah, I have to get pretty close though.
Oh, okay. No, probably
Phil?
not that then.
I may have one way that would
They
one
couldn't
ability
counterspell
that-
that because it's an item and not like actually casting a spell.
Yeah, that's true.
I have this. The hammer has an ability called Curse of Chains.
Okay.
And,
Okay, what's that mean?
Let's not let me share it.
Did you find out anything about that egg? Is that an egg?
What egg?
The egg in the lava, the ghost lava.
That's
Egg?
the spell there.
That's a spell.
No,
black-
I like the
black-
Curse of Chains thing.
A
Oh,
black
pardon me.
brand resembling iron shackles darkens the ankles and wrists of two creatures you can see within range that are within 30 feet of each other. Both must make a Constitution saving throw. A willing creature can choose to fail the saving throw.
Yeah, Katia used that a lot.
Oh, okay.
If
Okay,
I put it on
that-
Phil and he voluntarily takes the curse, then on subsequent turns I can force anything that's in 30 feet of him too.
Mm.
So he gets
What?
close to a wizard, I can make sure the wizard can't get more than 30 feet away from him.
What if they?
Oh,
teleport
yeah.
there?
I'm totally all right with you attaching one of these things onto me, and I'll just beat the heck out of it. As long as it's not the enchantment one. So, Hypatia, you gotta tell me right away which one is that one, because I'm afraid of it. I'm not afraid, but you know what I mean. I don't want
Pyra's
you
got
guys to have to deal with me.
Yeah, don't worry, Phil. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Besides, you know what they call a magician who loses his magic?
Oh, what's that?
Ian.
Ian, oh man, I've been around her too much. Maybe, or just enough.
Ventus wants to know, Hypatia, if you know what the deal is with that ginormous gold nugget. Like-
Yeah. I would Arcana check to see if I need to stop her from touching it.
Okay. For sure, it is cursed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is very cursed, Ventus. Please do not touch it.
Hmm. Can't you uncurse it? Hmm.
I mean, I kind of feel like I need to save all of my uncursing abilities for our friends for
It'd be
the
2 million drachmae worth of gold. Easily.
Is
I
that
mean,
with their
that's-
50% bonus? Is that what?
Oh my
That's
God.
without the 50% bonus. Oh my god.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's see if I can do any curses after we kill these wizards. How about that?
Baby.
Okay.
Baby. I
Just
know I'm strong,
think of
but
their spell
how
books,
do you
Hypatia.
think I'm
could
gonna
read all
get
of
that
them.
home?
Get really strong.
I mean, let me see.
It's
Hold on.
great. It is great, don't get me wrong. But think about the bolt. What do you seems more important, that giant egg thing, or whatever's in the God of Death's bolt? In
Oh my
like the
God.
super god. Not Lutheria. The super god of death. I'm telling you, he's got this
Okay.
blue hair. He's really funny. The kind of guy that's good with his finance.
All right. I'm not so good at math, but a 30-foot by 30-foot diameter sphere. I'm trying to figure out what the cubic feet on that would be. So cubic feet.
Is this Ventus doing this math? Or
I'm in character right now. Let's see. Cubic feet of a 30-foot diameter sphere. Okay. Volume. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Oh my god, that's 113,000 cubic feet. All right. Okay. I mean, you guys can keep going. You don't have to wait for me. I'm just doing this out of
Okay. Are we?
sick
So
curiosity.
I think that it would be best if we could face them at full strength. I am worried about my abilities currently. I am running 50% at best, maybe 30 to 40.
Well, are they not going to do anything until
Phil,
we like
that
initiate this?
gold nugget weighs 135 million pounds.
Can I carry that?
No.
How much intelligence do I need to give up to please this woman of mine?
God damn, I was like, I have to know. Because gold's pretty heavy.
Oh.
Yup. Alright. Anyways, continue your planning. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say, I think as long as we don't try and... They're bound to the gate, so as long as we don't try and go through the gate, they won't attack us.
We have to
Oh,
defeat them
okay.
for the gate to open, yes?
Yes,
Yeah,
we do have to defeat them.
I mean,
Okay.
can we just wait like a few hours?
Yeah. I mean, I can cast a spell that will keep us safe in the meantime. We can even take our earplugs out for a bit.
Oh, and you're sure they're not gonna mess with us?
I mean, if they do, we're gonna be in the same position we're in now, so...
All right. I mean, let's do it. Give it a shot. So you're saying you don't know after the enchanter, right?
Oh, it's, I'll go in detecting magic, and I will let you know which one is which. I will let you all know.
Can you write on my arm the priority list?
Yes. I'm gonna say we're gonna do enchantment, then abjuration, then really after that, evocation's probably pretty bad. They're the big damage ones.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Maybe we could use like colored spheres to mark them once we
Yes.
figure out which ones.
Yes, we can.
So
Could you just like mentally project an image in our mind of which one is which?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Little targeting computers with your snakes.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I definitely want to take a short rest if we're gonna hang out here. At least try and take a short rest.
A long rest. We're trying for a long.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start trying for a short.
Okay, yes,
'Cause
we
I
can
don't have
definitely try
any
for a
spells,
short.
and now we're
weekend
fighting
rest.
8 liches.
You make an area within range magically secure. The area is a cube, and it can be as small as 5 feet or as large as 100 feet on a side. The spell lasts for the duration or until you use action to dismiss it. When you cast the spell, you decide what sort of security the spell will provide. Choosing any or all of the following properties. Sound can't pass through the barrier at the edge of the warded area. That's pretty good. The barrier of the warded area appears dark and foggy, preventing vision, including dark vision, through it. Sensors created by divination spells can't appear inside the protected area or pass through the barrier. Creatures in the area can't be targeted by divination spells. Nothing can teleport into or out of the warded area. Planar travel is blocked within the warded area. Casting the spell in the same spot every day for a year makes the effect permanent. So, the one thing it's not helping you guys with is the temperature.
Yes, we will all just have to cuddle around Reset.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. And the duration is 24 hours.
When Kenny didn't think to put a thermostat on his.
Well, that's
Save
inside
that
the
for his
meat.
mansion.
Yeah, that's inside. Well, this is smart because you are not creating an extra dimensional space, which is where the big risk was coming in. Was trying to create extra dimensional space because that might count as leaving the path, because you would essentially be stepping to the side into another plane of existence. So this technically means you're still on the path. So assuming that these individuals are somewhat honorable, slash asleep, shouldn't be a problem. Do the dead sleep? I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna click this long rest button. This is your last chance to stop me before I get all my spell slots back.
I would say that nothing in Pandemonium is crazy enough to come to this gate, so there will be no random encounters.
Except us.
My temp HP it goes away, right?
Yes, temp HP wipes on a long rest.
Okay.
Oh, but we're only doing
Yeah,
like a
we'll just
heroic
get
one,
Anna's.
right? So it's only a...
Yeah, so Anna's is, I think, 13.
Yes.
Yeah, here you go.
Next question. So I asked you last week about our once per dawn abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Will those come back during this?
There is no dawn or dusk or anything like that in Pandemonium, so those abilities have no idea when they're supposed to recharge. Planar travel, baby.
They look at you and shrug.
Yeah.
Wait. Hey,
Amen
Versailles, can
now.
you cast daylight real quick?
No, it's...
It's like when you put a towel over the bird cage and the bird's like, "Guess it's night," and they go to sleep. Yeah.
I want to swap anything.
No, I actually found some fantastic updated Planescape guides on DM's Guild, and they even have sections that talk about passage of time and perceived time and stuff like that. So it's very cool.
What about legendary resistance? I have no description for that.
Crying.
Does it come back a day or on a long rest?
Those are long rests, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Remind me to freedom of movement before we start.
That was like of every fight you've had in 2 years, the fight against the 3 Shoggoths was like the ultimate fight to use freedom of movement. Like,
So before we go in, I'm actually gonna use the arcane runes that I've never actually got to use this whole time I've had this thing. That last one. So you can use a bonus action to tap up to 5 specific runes in the shield. For up to 10 minutes, you and up to 5 creatures of your choice within 100 feet of you gain a +1 bonus to spell attack rolls and their spell save DCs.
Oh, nice.
As long as I'm holding the shield.
What if all 8 liches like monologue for like 10 minutes?
oh, like they
Well, you
take
don't let
turns
them.
monologuing? Or
Yeah, like, and I am the master of abjuration.
It won't let me remove.
I
the
felt
heroes.
like Lotus Switch was out of line, honestly, with the illusion thing, but I don't know.
I mean, it can
It
be pretty
depends on your
good.
DM. So it's
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
that's
if
true.
I was a DM running an illusion wizard, oh my god.
Yeah, no,
TK.
I mean, I have made encounters that were pretty unfair involving illusions, where it was like, oh, every time they get a hit or take a hit, I would roll like secretly their investigation or whatever. Nowadays, since I have all that stuff on a little dashboard at the bottom, I would probably just do a passive, like just check their passive investigation and be like, oh yeah, you realize that, that's not a real, you didn't actually take real damage just now, stuff like that.
Is it okay if I apply it now so I don't forget, but it's not actually active until...
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's fine. So you kind of remember, because we're at time anyways, so we definitely don't want to jump in on an 8. I think the quote I had when I was preparing this was, boy, I can't wait to run 8 max level wizards at once. Boy, howdy.
That also have lich abilities.
Yeah, that's gonna be good stuff. Yeah, people in chat were like, "What do they have? Do they have this?" I was like, "Yes, they all have that." And they're like, "Man, wow, is you sure your group can handle this?" And I was like, "Nope, I have no idea what they can handle." high
I don't
level.
wanna
The
hear
first
the
turn should be
boops.
pretty easy.
I don't
Just
wanna
cast
hear
the
the
9th
boops.
level spell and then move.
I think with eight
admin.
with 8 bad guys, I would be remiss to give them Paragon actions on top of everything else. So
The
40
thing
Paragon
is,
actions.
Yeah.
5
is
each.
what I mean, time
are
stops.
they are they 9th level wizards? Yes. Or 20th level wizards? Yes. But they also have the hit points of Hypoti. So
It's
I
true.
hope.
That is true.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if we can, we just team up, focus fire one, more dangerous ones first.
I mean, you can focus fire all you want. I am staying away from the pink one. I really
Ooh,
hope
but the
they're-
Lotus Witch didn't tell you what species they were. What if this skull is one of the liches? Oh, anyways. All
I
right.
feel like maybe I need to sending Estrella so he can give us a primer on his
we don't need
jerseying
him.
technique for facing wizards.
No, we don't need.
Do you
we don't
remember
need
that?
Yeah.
we have Reset. She's been waiting her whole life for this encounter.
That's right. This is Reset's time to shine. Absolutely. Reset has so
One-
many
I have
reroll
one
abilities.
reaction.
Yeah, you better not fail any of your saves, and then you should make sure you whack them with that Mage Slayer. That's why we gave Mage Slayer magic resistance, because we wanted people who took it to feel like they got something out of it. So,
If chimeras weren't so damn flimsy, I would so turn into one.
No,
I have it.
what you do? Turn into a crag cat, because then you can reflect spells.
I haven't seen
Uh,
a crag cat.
actually, you could turn into an elemental chimera. You've seen those before, and those actually have spell reflection.
See, I wasn't sure which chimeras I
Yeah.
had access to.
Remember the white furred ones that you guys fought? Let me see if I can find it for you.
Well, I said I know we fought some pretty badass ones, but
Yeah.
you had said originally.
But yeah, I mean, they don't have a lot of hit. You're right. They don't have a lot of hit points. But they do have spell turning.
Yeah, as I was looking at chimera, I'm like, oh, spell turning.
It has advantage on saving throw against any spell that targets only the chimera. So not area of effects. It specifically says that. If the chimera's saving throw is successful and the spell is a 4th level or lower, the spell has no effect and is instead targets the caster.
I don't think they're gonna be 4th level or lower.
Yeah.
Fun idea.
Yeah. if you're a bunch of wizards whose entire job is to guard a gate and you only get to fight every maybe 50 to 100 years, you probably aren't going to open up the fight with your level 4 or less spells. You're probably going to just burn them level 9s right away. Cool. All right. I feel bad about liking this map, but when people got real excited, real horny for AI, these guys tried to do their own map Patreon using AI generated maps, and of course they got, I guess, run out of town really fast because AI is a little problematic right now. But I saw this map and I was like, this is perfect. This is exactly what I need. So this is the only AI map I've ever used, but it has such a alien and creepy look to it. It was just that's good stuff.
It skirts that uncanny valley look.
Yeah, it's exactly what I kind of picture would lead between a hell based on madness and a hell based on imprisonment. It just kind of had that vibe. So I don't know. Okay. So progress was made. You are about to leave Pandemonium behind, assuming you can defeat the guardians of this gate. The most important thing is that you do not let them lift you up off the ground. So while you're worrying about taking 3d8 cold damage at the end of every turn, and 8 20th level liches, and all the other things that you have going for you, also make sure that you're not teleporting, flying, or being lifted off the ground. Whew.
Yeah, out of character.
Yeah.
What if we cast reverse gravity and then we're done?
That's
the
true.
trail.
That's true. Yeah, Red, you may have noticed that I'm trying not to send monsters that would just instantly cause you guys to lose this mission. Like the slug dudes, all they did was sit on you. Right? That was it. They didn't pick you up. They didn't eat you. Right? I bet you guys thought,
Just roll
oh,
over.
these things are gonna eat us for sure. Nope. They were specially selected because they sit on you. So you're not leaving the path. All right. Any announcements? Yes. Tomorrow night is the last Extra Life thing of the year. I think there's one spot available if you would like to play some Worlds of Warcraft Dungeons and Dragons. It's pretty
I
chill.
think there's 2. I had to drop out.
Yeah,
I think
Dom signed up for one of the 2
Oh,
slots.
nice.
Yeah. So we have enough to play, but there is one more slot if anybody would like to
Yeah,
play.
I'm real mad. The guy that was I have to upgrade a server tomorrow, and the guy that's supposed to do it took emergency Thanksgiving leave
Aw,
2 weeks
lame.
early, so I have to do it. I'm real pissed.
Well, I think it's been a lot of fun. It's very chill. And I mean maybe not like Cobalt Press chill, but still pretty chill. And we had a pretty good time the last 2 sessions that happened over Extra Life weekend. So I'm excited to kind of close it out and close out Extra Life for the year. We have made as a team like $5,600. So I don't know. I don't know if we'll make $400 in one night tomorrow night. It'd be kind of cool to finish at 6,000. We'll see how it goes. But a very successful Extra Life this year. Just couldn't have done it if we didn't have such a strong community and such just a cool community. So really, really happy about that. I'm working on getting all of the games from that weekend, all the VODs actually set up with like thumbs and SEO and descriptions and all that. So 3 of those games, the VODs went live today. If you didn't get to play in them and you're interested in how they went down or whatever, I would say that the Divinity is definitely worth a look. Just if you want to see some 4th edition-esque Dungeons and Dragons and some wild kind of like Divinity-inspired gameplay stuff. That was very neat. And if you didn't get to play or watch Kobolds, it's a long video, but there's pretty funny stuff that happens. I think there was a couple times where we were struggling to breathe because of all the lulls. So it was a lot of fun. What else is going on? All 3 of my Curse of Strahd games started up well. So Nightfall, Classic, and Daybreak. Daybreak, we almost had somebody die before the adventure started. So that's where we're at on that. Yeah.
Wait, did they do what I did?
Well, I had different things. I had a table of horror movie things that might happen on the way to the to the house, and they did not have log in the road. They had moose in the road. And so they went to try to deal with this dying moose in the road, and the guy like flubbed his handle animals, and then he had to make a dex save to get away from the moose before it gored him, and then it caught him, and then because we're using injury rules, it did enough damage to cause an injury, so he broke his foot and almost fell off the mountain before.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so that kind of like really set the mood for the whole thing. But anyways, I'm excited about those. So the schedule is looking like Tuesday, one last ride for Extra Life. Wednesday, Monster Hunter continues. Thursday, Curse of Strahd Nightfall continues. Friday, Dom and I are going to do our vodcast, and we're going to talk about creating a campaign primer. So what do you want to include? Why do you want to have a campaign primer? Why it's just as important as the Session 0, if not more important than the Session 0. We're going to try to cover as much as we can in 1 hour for that. Saturday morning, Red Hand of Doom continues. Red Hand of Doom, I think, has learned a valuable lesson about playing your actual campaign with donations. They went through 3 hours of misery last Saturday because they forgot that people could donate to the monsters, and so some people dropped a lot of money on the monsters, and they almost died many times. I was actually thinking to myself, this is going to be a very embarrassing situation when I have to cancel a campaign because the TPK is so bad and I have no way to stop it, and it was caused from donation money.
Well, it wouldn't have been the first TPK before I survived. So.
Yeah, so that's the whole thing. And then Sunday morning, Daybreak, Curse of Strahd continues. Sunday night, Mythic continues. And then Monday, we'll be back here. So that's what the week is looking like. Does anybody have any announcements before we adjourn?
Pokemon on Friday.
Oh, hell yeah, Pokemon on Friday. Did you see that it's actually 4-player co-op?
Yes.
Oh my god. Yeah. Doesn't matter how ugly it looks. 4-player co-op Pokemon? Hell yeah.
I mean, I guess they
Hell
did
yeah.
introduce something
Wait, am
else,
I
though.
this far out of the loop? What is going on?
Yeah. Pokemon Scarlet Violet is going to have a 4-player co-op in a full open world. After you leave the starter area, you're basically in Pokemon mini MMO.
They're taking Breath of the Wild type.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
It's
cool.
like you can go anywhere you want. Now, obviously, certain areas are going to be like level locked because you go in there, you're going to get your ass whooped.
Oh,
but
wow.
yeah, but it's like for real. And
Is it
like,
for the Switch?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yup.
man.
yeah.
I'm actually
so-
thinking about getting it.
Does it
I've never
matter
done
which one you
Pokemon
get?
before,
Do
but-
you
You've never
play with
done
others?
it? Wow.
Scarlet
Yeah.
for Scarlet, it's perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, admittedly, I would have gone with Scarlet, but they got a dinosaur lizard that turns into a motorcycle, but doesn't actually use the wheels
Oh, okay.
of the
You
motorcycle.
just totally took me out of Pokemon. I can't play it now.
Yeah, that's what I checked out too. I didn't think that was very cool design or whatever.
The blue one turns into a motorcycle, and he does know how to use his wheels. I don't understand why the red one doesn't know how to use his wheels, but it bothers me so much that I think about it like every other day about how this fucking dinosaur. And people are like, "Well, he's
Isn't
very."
the difference
he's-
between the walk and the run animation though? Like run, he's actually on the wheels, but walk, he's
So also going on the Breath of the Wild thing. You can teach these dino bikes or whatever, like different modes, like HMs or whatever. And so just like Breath of the Wild, you can like climb mountains and you can like hang glide and like all the stuff that you can do in Breath of the Wild. You can do it, but it's Pokemon. It's Pokemon Breath of the Wild. It's freaking crazy. So I'm pretty excited for it. So yeah. Seems like a good one to try to play. But I don't know. All right. So any other announcements? No. All right. I will take you back to your spooky dashboard, and we will adjourn. Whew. Wait till you see the Carceri dashboard. Rather spooky. All right. Hope everybody stays safe and healthy this week, and I will see you guys around the Discord.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Thank you. See everyone next week. Bye.
Hey.